I know you got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make and mad ruckus to bring. I'm just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from. Jump off it, bring it on. Any opponent or contender, no one can stop this. With guns and objects, as far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Joining street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior, I'll be the master. I can teach you how to fight or move faster. One false move, kid, that'd be disaster. I'll beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You stomping anybody, so make your choice right. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna unmute while he's chewing.
Oh God.
Oh, he's so pissed off. You should see the look on his face right now.
I'm so mad right now.
What a fucking idiot. Oh my
I
God.
love chewing. I love mewing.
Andrew is eating a peppermint cookie, a peppermint chocolate cookie that Isabel got from work in bulk. So we're trying to slough off all these cookies on all of our house guests. Everybody, we're here. SaltyBet is back. Did you know that I do SaltyBet in seasons? So
no.
This is gonna be the start of season 3. And I'm not gonna like set the precedent that you'll be here the whole time or whatever. We might just do this one stream and I'll be happy. But you're here for the grand intro.
The season 3 intrale.
Pilot? I also took a long gap in that sentence trying to come up with the word pilot. We got some awesome art here from Jazz Boy. Jazz Boy, who is infinitely patient and waited 2 long years for me to post this art, or for me to use this art. I think it was made for the Street Fighter series, or that was the intent. But then I saw the SaltyBet girl in the back and I was like, SaltyBet! So, but
it's
it is
awesome.
Beautifully made, yes. And I don't know if we went through all of them. I think the artist themselves is in the background there, because I don't recognize that character, but we got the Portal 2, we got the Isaac, we got the Pikmin, we got the Mr. Game & Watch, we got the Slick guy. Do you remember these two?
Yeah, they're like from Street Fighter on the runway, right?
Yep.
Or something? Yeah, I remember that.
Guile's stage. And Andrew said that Olimar is sucking on Jotaro's toes.
He is! He's like, look at that.
It kind of does. It's a drunk Pikmin reference, but it kind of does look like he's sucking on his toes. I'll admit it. And Hollow Knight and Brock goddamn Samson. So thank you, Jazz Boy.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful. And I thought this music would be appropriate. It's a character select song, and we're about to play a game where choosing your character is the only gameplay.
That's right.
So, let's get into it.
Man, I forgot how hard these, especially Third Strike, all of the Third Strike songs, they were crap.
They slap, yeah.
We gotta bring that back.
They do. Like, Street Fighter like 4, 5, and 6, they all had like, I'm listening to music and I'm like, yes, I approve. But it just doesn't have like the sauce that Third Strike had.
Yeah.
You know?
They kind of hit just right when that like sort of style of rap was like coming around too. Like,
yeah.
Becoming popular.
And the whole thing, I mean, it's also kind of informed by like hip hop and drum and bass and stuff. Not drum and bass, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, we're here. We're doing SaltyBet. Oh, let's get the webcam on too. We got our Cheerios here because we were feeding Shu, and we will have Shu action later as well.
You guys are gonna love my shoes.
Shu. You're gonna love his shoes.
Trust me, you're gonna be like Olimar, sucking Shu.
I'm sorry to bring this up. I'm sorry if this is like a buzzkill for someone like right at the beginning. Did you hear about the whole Chugga Conroy shit?
Who's Chugga Conroy?
You know what? We don't need to talk about Chugga Conroy.
Wait,
big
drama?
like YouTuber controversy.
Chugga Conroy.
Let's not even go into it. Let's not even ruin the mood. So this is SaltyBet. I'm gonna bet 5,900 on.
Damn, you're rich.
Oh yeah. Oh, should I just bet 59? No, wait. Okay, I fixed it.
Damn it. If only.
So because we always have to, I always end up having to explain this a lot. We actually have a chat command which has been pinned by one of our mods, which is great. Thank you, mods.
Oh, that explains what SaltyBet is?
That explains what SaltyBet is because it's so, like, what the fuck am I looking at? So basically this is a program called Mugen, or it's based on a program called Mugen, which is like a fighting game engine that has thousands of fan-made characters in it, and it's also got, like, people not only make their own characters, but port a ton of characters from fighting games into it. And this is a system that randomly pairs them up with each other, and it, like, groups them by tiers based on their performance, and they put them on, like, the maximum AI level, and they just have them duke it out.
Yeah.
And we place bets of, it's imaginary money, I am not a triple millionaire.
You're watching him burn it all away right now. Uncut gems. I'm feeling good. Go put it all on.
I think our guy lost horribly, by the way. But last time I played this, I, like, went broke on the last one, and then after I was done streaming it, I, like, kept playing it, and I, like, worked my way up to, like, $6 million, and then when I, like, got back into SaltyBet recently, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna stream it. Oh, shit.
Holy shit. Dios. It is God himself. All in on Dios.
Literally Dios.
I'm really Krillin.
10,000. Boo.
I mean, there is, like, classic memes, too, with SaltyBet, like, always bet on Dragon Ball Z, always bet on waifu.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, always bet on car.
Always bet on Omega Tiger Woods.
Always bet on Omega Tiger Woods. That is how, anytime I need to explain this game for some reason, I always say, like, just watch the Ronald McDonald versus Omega Tiger Woods video on YouTube and you'll understand.
You get, like here, it's like, okay, there's this weird god guy, cool, but, like, you get the most ridiculous matchups. I think I saw Joe Swanson against Grimace the other day or something. That was a particularly memorable one. I'm kind of enamored with oh, he's gone now, the little jellyfish guy in the background.
I like that guy too. I'm weird, like, why is God animated like a Kim Possible character? Oh, there he is, jellyfish. Oh, look.
He's awesome.
They're on space flight.
He looks like Jerry from Undertale, that's what I think, what I'm recognizing him from. Oh, you guys want channel points to bet on this shit? Oh, dear God. I've never wanted to turn on channel points because I always heard that you can't turn them off once you turn them on.
That can't be right.
Maybe that was just an early thing and I, like, got scared and then they fixed it or something, because that was, like, I remember hearing that right when channel points, like, became a thing. Oh no, God is getting his ass beat.
Oh my God. What? You just pushed the bass boost button.
Those sound effects. Did you see that clip of, like, Jerma playing Devil May Cry? And he's just playing, and then all of a sudden there's, like the loudest, most blown out, it was like an emulator glitch or something. And he was like, oh my God! It literally sounded like he got nuked. No. It was so awesome. I hate to just be like, oh, did you see that video? Did you see that video? But
I love videos, so.
I sent you one the other day of a guy juggling ho-hos and taking a bite out of each.
I just watched that on the way here.
Okay.
Looked like, and I like how he was like,
yeah, he's, like, angry.
Look, and it looks like there's just shit. It looks like he was eating shit because he gets like ho-hos around his mouth.
And, yeah. And somebody at the top comment on it said, like, he looks like he's doing this against his will.
He did.
Like, someone's forcing. It's a guy juggling. To anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, it's a guy juggling ho-hos, and he's, like, taking a bite out of them, like a little sloppy. Robber Crab!
There's a crab!
Versus marijuana. Let's vote Robber Crab.
I love the crab.
We're totally gonna just watch me blow through
Oh shit! Did you follow that shit where Clint Eastwood was gonna kick my ass? Did I show you where it kept? Because I kept trying to bait the lady, and she
like
kept coming back for more. Yeah, his makeup artist. Because that was the thing, is the HR guy originally came after me, and then the makeup artist. She was like,
so fucking
my
funny.
husband runs his golf club, and he's not gonna be happy about this.
By the way, everybody, Lark's back. When was the last time we streamed together? That was my phone.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. We've had like some plans for a while, but they haven't happened yet because they're digital and I'm bad at planning things. I don't know.
We, yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna silence my phone.
We hung out at a waterfall.
Did we hang out at a? Oh yeah, we hung out at a waterfall. Yeah, we went to a wedding.
It was so romantic. We weren't supposed to say that until I was done.
We're thinking of, we want to do TF2 and we want to do Lethal Company.
Yeah.
I know the ship has sailed on Lethal Company already, but I haven't played it and I want to play it.
It's a great game. That is, for some reason, I'm on every single person.
Oh, Robert Crabbe just beat her ass, by the way.
Oh my god.
I haven't really been watching too much.
I love Robert Crabbe. Yeah, wait, what does he even do? He's just a little guy. He's digging, or
he just like cast Endure from Elden Ring or something.
Oh no, he's just better. He's just built different. Her feet are just going right above her.
He literally is built different. Yeah, that's a big thing on SaltyBet is the hitbox advantage.
Yeah.
When there's a tiny little character and then the guy's going like over their head, you know?
He beat Robert Crabbe.
Hell yeah.
He is. That's why he's beating her. All her moves just go right over.
So if you look down here, I guess I'll show with my mouse, you can see the odds. So the odds were pretty stacked in Robert Crabbe's favor there, so we didn't make very much money at all.
Everybody knew the crab was gonna come.
Yeah, the crab was gonna come.
It's gonna come king.
And then these are all the bets that people have placed on the current match. It's about to switch over to show the odds and the stats of the new fighters, though, which we'll see in just a second. And there's some of these people in the fucking chat, like Wabbit Season has been in here, I swear, like every fucking night for like 15 years. Like, some of these people are just regulars who just live this life.
Just
and
love
it's
the
insane.
SaltyBet. I mean, back like in college, me and my friend used to just have SaltyBet on.
Yeah.
I guess we'd kind of do we'd play Melee or whatever.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Mostly we just kind of had it on.
It's a nice background thing. That's why streaming it's a little weird because it is kind of like sometimes you get a match like this where you're like, I don't give a shit. But actually,
I mean,
Serval's looking a little weird. I'm looking at the win rates here, and it's 47% versus 72%.
Oh, Jesus.
And I feel like I've seen this character on the right. I think that's a Toho. And I think they're gonna beat. I think they're gonna beat ass. The thing with the win rates too is that they're a little more like S tier characters because these are S tiers. They're a little more consistent. Whereas with it, when it's like B or like P tier, do you remember P tier?
Oh yeah.
For like potato, and they just like jump back and forth and just like kick randomly, and it's essentially like rolling a dice.
Don't barely ever hit.
But here, yeah, S tier character with 72% win rate is usually gonna win.
Oh, Serval's brother came in. No! There's this. I was just thinking about it because I just saw a new one today. There's this TikTok guy I really like, and it must be just like tragedy porn or something. But his whole bit is every single video is like the one today was groom finds his sister dead on the day of his wedding, and every video is like that, like man finds his wife kidnapped and killed, and they all set it with him going, no!
Oh, I think I've seen. Does he wear like a construction vest?
That's like the one that got him famous. He does that for every video, and it's just every time I see him, like, there he goes again, and he does it like his eyes, like there's snot and there's like spittle flying.
He's like farming reaction.
He's great.
Videos,
I get a kick out of it every
basically.
single time I see him.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about Yandere Dev. Do you know about Yandere Dev?
Yeah, he kind of even got he was talking about the minor.
Recently there was oh shit. So this guy, Geese Howard, of course, is from Fatal Fury. I almost said Final Fight.
Easy, yeah.
But this guy is from a game called Rakuga Kids.
Oh, what the hell?
Which is like a kids-oriented fighting game. And if I remember correctly, the animations on the characters are actually quite cool. It's kind of Parappa vibes.
It totally is Parappa vibes.
Yeah. And then the background is from Disgaea, right? I think. Hey, Disgaea, what the fucking matter for him? Hey,
This guy doing with his balls? I don't.
Did you see Shu's balls, by the way?
No.
He's got little balls.
That's so good for him.
And every time he turns around, I'm like, there's his balls.
I always think about like Dimitri Martin's sketch with like the
rat that turns around in the cage and he's like, these are the rat's balls. These are the massive balls, and they hit me in the face when he turned around.
I saw Dimitri Martin live. My friend was like, I have a ticket, you want to see it? And I was like, sure. Jacob and I used to watch him way back in the day.
Yeah, important things with Dimitri Martin. Who remembers that?
That was a good show.
I feel like that show had very little cultural impact, but I remember really loving it.
It was a good era for that. I wonder if it would hold up, but it was funny.
I didn't even bet on the guy, and he's kind of whooping ass.
Oh, shit.
We'll see, though.
I believe.
He mixed him!
Oh, I love DJ Captain Kit Kat.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and he's dancing on his... Oh!
Yeah, I thought about playing Rakuga Kids on stream. There was that time where I was like, oh, we gotta play all the Street Fighter games, and then I kept talking about like, oh, we got like plans after this to do other shit. And frankly, I'm a little burnt out on fighting games. Oh look, he's roaming around. He's checking out his little burger.
Oh, he's down. He's looking at the burger.
We'll show Shu later when there's a little.
You gotta like set up a separate webcam and then just have a button so you can just pop him.
Toggle it. Yeah. Maybe at some point in the future.
He was looking at the burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fighting games. Like, they're fun, but there's only, like, so much you can do.
Especially as, like, casuals. Damn, he won. I could have made big bucks.
The one that I would like to play, because one of the first video games I ever played was Clay Fighter, which apparently sucks ass. And apparently it is not good. I've even, like, looked into it. It's fairly bad.
It's, like, horribly imbalanced, yeah.
I did play that, like, at my friend Helen's house next door. That's where I watched Pokemon for the first time. I had this nightmare. Oh, my God. One of the scariest early nightmares I had, I went over to Helen's house and I was like, Helen, are you in here? And she took off her face and she was a Cubone from Pokemon and I was like, ah!
That's funny because, like, Cubone's face is a mask, you know? She had
but it's like a skull.
Bone mask under her face. Oh, God.
It was scary. I was so scared.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of my Peeves dream.
Oh, yeah.
Where I thought that my family was like getting kidnapped by Peeves. You know what? I'm gonna go for the little girl riding the pig is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
But I like the guy on the left. There's a version of him called Italian Toki on here, and I don't know what's Italian about him. He's just like animated really shittily, but he's from Hakudo no Ken, I think, which is. Have you ever seen the like "You Are Already Dead" guy?
Oh, yeah. You're already dead. Yeah.
That's Hakudo no Ken.
Okay.
And that's a series that inspired JoJo's a lot.
Oh,
and
okay.
And there's a really, apparently...
So like a classic anime.
Yes, old.
He's getting his ass beat.
He is getting his ass beat by Pig Girl, unfortunately.
She summoned a baby. Oh. Nice. You can tell that some of like the weebs who like put together these characters, like that one like stayed on that girl for a long time. It's like, you know, they're putting in their like waifus and their OCs and they're just like giving them all the airtime they can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. And it's so funny too. There was a baby, weird. What the fuck?
Keep summoning weird babies. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm glad we didn't bet on her.
There's also this effect of like people who are like, my character is like the coolest character of all time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Killer Orochi head. This is gonna be awesome. And so they give them like the most overpowered moves, and they're like top 1% in like X tier, and it's like they like snap their fingers, and the whole screen fills with blood and blah blah blah, and it's really just it's like you can feel the insecurity seeping out of the screen.
The edgelord energy.
Yeah.
Holy
Let's
crap.
fucking go, dude. We're gonna bet 20,000. I think this guy on the right is from Saint Seiya. He just keeps pulling off his cape.
Keeps pulling off his shitty cape. His animations look like shit.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn. It's like if you kept trying to take your coat off and it just kept going. You'd be like, God
I'll tell you what it's like. It's like the Santa Claus.
When he keeps trying to take off the suit.
Yeah.
Keeps trying to shave the beard.
Appearing back on him, yeah.
Damn.
What is Orochi from? Is he from King of Fighters? I think. There's a bunch of different. There's also Orochi Ball on here, which is basically just this, but it's like a sphere, and it's all like it's like a fisheye lens, so it's like blomp, and his face looks awful. It's amazing. All in, baby.
Ball. Oh, whoa! His legs are cut. What is that? I love Orochi head. Oh, he's winning.
He
flexing on him. He's hitting the default dance.
Was that an install or something? He's not really doing anything. He's just
a
flipping.
head.
Awesome.
Never seen, I think, Shauna Ball? It's some DeviantArt thing that like hit the mainstream where somebody just turned a Total Drama Island character into a ball and people thought it was funny, so people are always like, Shauna Ball.
We keep finding cursed, or at least I keep stumbling upon cursed shit about Total Drama Island on like Facebook.
It just has that weird DeviantArt following.
Yeah, exactly.
Why.
It's like people who watched it. I think I don't want to come across like puritanical, but I want to say that a lot of it is because the female characters in that show are very like promiscuous.
That would also be my guess.
And so like a lot of people
aligns with
when they're watching it as a kid, they're like, what is this feeling?
I'm feeling weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even when I saw it as a kid, I was kind of like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really watch it, but...
What is this song? It sounds familiar. I can check for you. I'm using, is it music or song?
There you go.
Free Falling Down, whatever the fuck that means. I'm using Isabel's Twitch account, by the way, because my old account got banned off SaltyBet.
What the hell?
It's because I talked trash about the creator of SaltyBet, and apparently
He's there?
Apparently he personally banned me. I tried to appeal my ban and talk to mods, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we can get that worked out for you, dude, no problem." And the guy was like, "Actually, I guess it was Salty himself who banned you."
What the hell?
So yeah.
It was Mr. Bet,
it was Mr.
and
Bet.
he said, "No more betting."
Yeah.
What the hell?
And I kind of stand by. Oh no, Orochi head, please. I kind of stand by what I said. There's a bunch of weird shit connected to SaltyBet. Can he win? He's totally gonna choke. Yeah. There's this whole. Have you heard of when it goes to switching modes? It says something about waifu wars, and that is a separate video game that is made by Salty. That is it's trash. It's like a dog shit game, and you can do missions in that game to get salty bucks. You can get like 1 million salty bucks or whatever doing missions in that. So there's a bunch of people who just constantly blow a bunch of money, just like, oh, I'll just like bet $1 million on this guy, and whatever if I lose it, because I can just go play Waifu Wars and get it back. And I'm like, why do you get currency for this in that game?
It's because you're ratting on yourself by playing, oh, I'll just go play Waifu Wars again tomorrow. Yeah,
so I'm not going to say anything bad about him in chat anymore, but I will repeat myself in live. Also, do you remember this stage? This is a deep cut. It's not really a deep cut, but it's. I would be surprised. I'd be surprised if you remembered it.
Is it like a Street Fighter 2 or something?
Street Fighter 1.
Street Fighter 1. I was close.
Yeah. And you know, Street Fighter 1 fucking sucks ass, but the stages are like the best part of it. They look nice. Yeah.
It's a great looking stage. The sunset looks great.
Yeah.
Waifu Defense Force.
Oh, did it say it
I think that was it, yeah. He's listening.
It's, like, if you look up a video of Waifu Wars, like, it looks like ass. It literally just looks like a Unity, like, store asset flip shovelware.
I will not be playing that.
What the fuck is this cowboy doing? We gotta be betting. I keep forgetting to bet. I didn't care about
Santa.
I didn't care about Kamen Rider, but apparently this guy's awesome.
Well, I just like love. You watch the little intro and it's like a dude, and then like a flying ghost coat shows up and turns him into Kamen Rider Ghost, and you're like, hell yeah, man, you do that.
Yeah, and there's so many. Genuinely, there's so many cute little like intro and outro animations in this that people make for their characters. Like I think this Kamen Rider guy. I mean, you can kind of tell by the animations. He's not from an actual like real game. It's just like. Some guy was a huge fan of Kamen Rider, and
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like, I want to say it was early, way before, like 2004. I was like really into spriting and sprite sheets and things like that. It was like, if this was around, there was like a non-zero chance I might have tried to make a character. And it's like, who knows how many kids did that and like, oops, your character's like a meme favorite on this or whatever.
Dude, I think your name is banned in chat. Is that true? You can't say grapefruit, and that's fucked up.
What the hell?
Maybe I shouldn't have shit-talked in real life. I mean, if it happens again, I don't need to actually have, like... Because there's, like, a different account. There's an account for the thing that stores your bets and your money, and then there's, like, your Twitch account. So, if I get banned again, I guess, I don't know...
won't talk in chat anymore.
I just won't talk in chat, and I'll just go on incognito mode, but...
like, the World War II, like... Just delete him from the history of the account.
I'm gonna get scrubbed from the annals of history.
Do not say his name in here.
He unpersoned me. Yeah, I don't know.
Badass.
Okay, we got a Persona character versus Jeff Howard.
Jeff Howard?
No relation to Geese Howard, I don't think.
Good old Jeff.
It's also funny, you can look at the author of the characters. This person, with the little, like, emoticon as their thing, extremely prolific SaltyBet creator who has made hundreds and hundreds of characters. Okay, we're gonna bet 10K on Jeff Howard because I like the cut of his jib.
The mix-up, you know, also like that's not in his favor.
is this character from Persona 3. That's cool because Persona 3 just had a remake that came out.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Persona. Yeah, I still don't know nothing about the Persona series.
Yeah. I played Persona 5 with Isabel. It's kind of hard to get through. I hate really long games.
Yeah, I just don't have the, even if they're really good, I just don't have the attention span.
And like, Persona games have some of the best soundtracks you'll ever hear in your life, but by the time you're done playing them, hearing those songs is gonna make you want to fucking kill yourself.
You're like, I'm done.
It's just hours and hours and hours and hours of playing these songs.
Damn.
Somebody said, I kind of wish it didn't show the characters' win rates. That's kind of based. If you don't, so I personally have like a membership, basically. Whoa.
You did it! Jeff Howard!
Very nice. Can he seal the deal, though? I have like what's called Salty Gold. They used to call it the Salty Illuminati. And it's basically a membership where you get to see the stats of the characters.
Oh, I see.
And I kind of consider that like, personally for me, that's like just enough information to make it kind of spicy without doing some of the things that some people resort to. Some people bought this game, like just have bots that
run it all the time.
And somebody even developed somebody wrote like a script or something for Jeff Howard's getting his ass beat. Oh my god.
Well,
the first one was a fluke, dude. All the cameras.
Okay.
So somebody developed a script that basically was Luke Skywalker EX3. It's like, because when you watch this, of course, there's like hundreds, if not like thousands of characters. So you're never going to be like, oh yeah, I remember what this matchup normally goes like. But somebody wrote a script that like takes down the matchup data and who wins or loses, and literally let it run for like 2 years before it started to get like favorable results.
So it like tells you if they've ran against each other.
Yeah, and so it basically
Luke is fucking tweaking.
Yeah, he is. He's a freak.
Holy
Luke versus
shit.
this like weird bunny girl.
Yeah, fuck it, buddy. Oh my god, it's all about Luke.
And then the person who wrote that script, it's like, okay, you made a little like coding project, sure. Now you're actually using it to like bet on the thing, and they're like betting huge amounts of money on whoever is like almost guaranteed to win, which I feel like kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, then it's like, what is the fun?
And it's like you're even kind of poisoning the betting pool for other people.
No way! He has his own intro?
That's awesome.
Always bet Skywalker. That goes hard.
And, but then this person also shared this program with a bunch of other people.
Oh, that's like the worst part.
So there's a ton of people who are just botting and using this list. Who summoned Kirby there?
Must be little bunny girl.
So, oh no.
Luke's getting his ass beat.
Yeah, unfortunately, little girls are usually very powerful on Salty.
Damn it, always bet waifu.
Ah!
Oh, what the
Yeah, just keep doing that. I don't know why he stopped. He's gonna get his ass beat though.
Luke, do that again. Here we go. One more time, Luke, one more time. Oh, okay, I believe.
Damn.
I believe in Luke.
He could do it.
That was, man, I love these dumbass characters. Such like Luke Skywalker,
Yeah.
like no offense, is so passe.
Yeah.
Because like even like our era of Star Wars, like Anakin or something, like still kind of dumb.
Yeah.
What even was that? But then it's like Luke, like that's like you gotta have lived through the 80s.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to put Luke in.
I think it's specifically like SNES, right? Isn't there like a SNES Star Wars game that's like wicked odd that has, oh shit, it's Guile. I know this is Ryu's theme? Yeah.
It kind of sounds like Guile though, unless they're just very similar.
No, I think, isn't this Ken's theme? Am I crazy?
A rival? We had this funny moment. I want to say, it was probably a month ago when it happened, but I was like, I texted Jacob and I was like, Jacob, you're never gonna believe what Verbalase did. Yeah. And he was like, no, I was hoping you wouldn't know so we could talk about it. But the thing is, I was like dead asleep too, and I was like scrolling through TikTok or something, and it was like Verbalase spent $50,000 and went bankrupt on softcore has-been hotel porn, and I like literally like sat like a vampire.
You locked in.
I stood up out of my coffin, boom, looking at my phone like, holy shit.
And it was like specifically like all that hilarious. Obviously.
Hilarious.
But then on top of it all, if you watch the video, it's like extra cringe because it's like the character from Has Been Hotel is like lusting after him.
After Verbalase
And like
himself.
can't get enough of him and like casts like a love spell and he's like, no. And she's like, I love you so much. And it's like, I can't believe nobody involved in the process of making this was like, hey, this is the worst.
Hey, if there was $50,000 on my plate, I would shut up and eat it too.
So I'm noticing, so this character is called CVS Santamu. I don't know what that means, but I think her sprite is based on like DiCapra from Street Fighter Alpha, which was one of the like M. Bison doll characters.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember them. Pretty forgettable character, frankly.
Characters.
But I think her body sprite is like taken from that with her little like bows that she does.
No, I don't remember.
What blows my mind about this is that for the price of the animation, you'll be able to pay for tens of professional dominatrix sessions where you can actually act out the fantasy in real life instead of being like, hey, I'd like to broadcast to the rest. Oh, here's M. Bison. I'd like to broadcast to the rest of the world that this is my cringe fantasy.
Yeah, I bet for like, wait, you could pay somebody to like dress up as whoever the hell that character is.
Exactly.
Like you could find an expert. Damn, but honestly, people were like shitting on him, and I was like, I think you guys are, like, he's based for this, I think. I think he's cracked. I think he's onto something. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then there's other stuff that like made him go bankrupt, which I couldn't find any like proof to, but I don't care. It was so funny. Yeah. Like spending my entire life savings on this. Like the way they are moving too, I couldn't get enough. It was so funny.
Yeah, it's literally like a car crash where you can't look away.
Yeah.
You know? So Shadow Dio, I'm assuming this is the...
There's no way the video was leaked, it was a personal video, because it's like soft core. If it was personal, wouldn't you have just had yourself actually fucking Has Been Hotel?
Yeah. And that's the thing, is I couldn't find any information on it being, like, on him actually spending that much money or going bankrupt off of it. It was all just kind of rumory, but... The video itself and the fact that it got made is very funny, objectively.
Very funny.
Maybe he's a Mormon.
Freaking Has Been Hotel soaking softcore.
Oh wait, let's vote. Let's bet on Dio. Fuck it. We're just draining money, by the way. So I was like playing for a bit. I had like a few mil like stocked up, and I was playing a little bit off stream. And I was like, okay, every once in a while I get a ton of money. You get like a cool upset or something. But then it was like my juice just left my body, and it was like failing. Every bet that I made just failed. And then finally I lost 600 Cuphead. Oh, I lost 666,000 on betting on The Binding of Isaac. The character was just called The Binding of Isaac.
Damn.
And I bet on it and I lost, and I was like, that's it. I'm cutting myself off until I stream this.
That was, I think, because my friend and I used to play all the time, and I think that happened once where I just made a giant bet, and it just made him bankrupt. I put 50K on Has Been Hotel, literally bankrupted my friend. He was like, no more betting.
Perfect bit. I think this Shadow Dio, this is an actual character from Heritage for the Future, which is that JoJo's Part 3 fighting game that I kind of wanted us to play, but it's not super necessary. Maybe I'll just check it out on my own someday.
The animations are cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I mean, it's by the same people who made like Third Strike and shit.
I mean, would you ever play those like 3D Dragon Ball Z fighting games? Like, what would you call those? Like, they aren't exactly the same thing.
Like arena, there is a term for those. Chat.
I used to play, like Lucas used to have those. I used to play some of those with Lucas.
I want to say they're like arena fighters, anime arena fighters. Yeah.
Arena fighters.
Budokai. You might have just made me say something absolutely horrible. Oh, Kenshiro. Kenshiro's the ta-ta-ta-ta guy.
Oh, he's back. Oh no, I see. That was from the same anime. Mm-hmm. I was reading this book, the newest Red Rising book.
Sorry. I'll let you continue. He reads.
No! Well, hold on. I can fix it. I can fix
Hold
it.
on.
I can
no,
fix it.
No, let me get my fucking glasses. Flip. What a fucking idiot. Yeah.
And paper cuts like a bitch. Okay, hold on. I can fix it though. I can fix it. There's a part where this dude, he has his enemy who ruined his life. He puts him in this like life capsule where he can't move. He's like stuck in there, but it's powered by like a nuclear reactor. Keeps him alive, keeps him fed, and then he just goes meep, boom, and shoots it out into space.
Yeah.
And he has the dude's pulse on a ring. And it's been 40 years, and he's like, he's still out there alive.
Oh my god.
But then I read that and I was like, JoJo!
Yeah. He got
so hold on.
cars.
See, I said it was a JoJo moment, so I'm back.
Nice, very based. You're not a nerd anymore because you know a JoJo's thing, so you're not a nerd.
I like good content. I read the JoJo manga. Ooh,
Yeah, that's a paradox. What happens then?
I just die.
I think Batman did that to somebody, right? Launched him into space in a capsule that kept him alive.
That's Batman? That's so sick and twisted.
Well, the guy was it was one of those things where it was like, this guy's like the worst of the worst, like child trafficker and shit like that. And so Batman was like, I'm not gonna kill you, but you're gonna wish you were dead, you know?
Damn, I'm gonna shoot you into the endless void of space forever. Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh, his friends showed up.
I guess?
Oh, okay, okay, totally. I recognize Chinchilla.
Yeah. And you can totally see Jonathan Joestar just looks like Kenshiro. He's almost a clone. Oh yeah!
Oh hell yeah! He's even doing the move.
Yeah.
I watched the.
We made a pretty penny off of that too.
Hey, we knew what was up. But I watched like the freaking 2010 or 2008 Speed Racer movie again.
Oh yeah.
Which is way ahead of its time. The movie is insane. It is so weird. It's way ahead of its time. It's good. It's weird. It's really weird. And then I was like, damn, I was thinking about like old animes, like classic Gundams, and like Speed Racer was like the first profitable anime in America. That was like in the 60s.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here? Blockhead?
He's awesome. Let's bet on him.
Gotta go. Always bet on Blockhead. Well, these guys have some shit win rates.
And
they're both P tier.
They're P tier, yeah. And do you recognize this stage?
No.
This is a third strike stage. This is a Yin and Yang stage.
Oh no, I don't.
The one that has like the James Bond theme playing on it. Yeah. Well, not actually, but you know.
The thing is, Blockhead looks cracked, but also at the same time, he could just have nothing because he's just the art doll.
With P tiers, it's a total coin flip, and like it has the same energy as like parents like cheering on their kids. It's like you got a kindergartner who's in like Little League, and he's just got to run around the bases, and he's like fucking up, and he like doesn't know where to go, and you're like, go, fucking kill, go, and like they just don't.
Like the Steve Harvey.
Yeah. But they just don't know.
My brother, he did basketball.
Yeah.
And he wasn't actually terrible at it. Well, he's tall.
Was he? I thought he was.
Well, he was a kid.
Yeah,
but, on his team was I don't remember his name, but he was the son of an ex-Seahawks player.
Oh yeah.
And the nice guy, the Seahawks player, but huge. And so his son, like, I was like, yeah, I'm 14, I'm cool, I kind of hit puberty. And my brother's like 6 or 7 or whatever, I guess 10, and he has this kid on his team, and the kid is like already shaving and like 6'1", and he's like 9, and I was like, this is cheating. This is literally cheating. You win every game because you just pass to the Seahawks son, and he just wins. He was a nice kid, though. He was a nice kid, but he was huge. And I remember, like, seeing him as my brother got older, like, my brother graduated, and I was like, there he is! He's a monster! Jesus.
I feel bad for kids like that just, like, grow up, like, huge when they're, like, 9, yeah. Hunk versus Servbot on China. On China. And Servbot is, Tron Bond's little Lego dudes.
Oh, okay, sure.
So he's gonna be fucking tiny, and he'll probably have the, I don't know, but he sounds awesome.
You should have said, Jonathan Joestar. Ew! Oh.
I guess that's Hunk. And they are indeed on China.
I love the Servbot. Look at that little dude. There's no,
Let's bet on him even though his
win rate's low.
His win rate's low, but his profile is low.
That's the thing is he's so small. Are his, like, balls? Oh, he's got, like, Mickey Mouse overalls.
Yeah, those are not his balls.
He's just 6'3". He's
His
got
balls are this fall apart.
he's got little spots for him in his overalls.
Yeah, look at his shoe. Look at his shoe's little dumb balls.
Look at his shoe.
So the way this works, by the way, is it rotates. SaltyBet rotates between 3 different modes. It does this, which is 100 back-to-back, just completely random matches on random stages. And then they do a tournament, and then they do exhibitions, which are like requests from people, basically. And I don't think we're gonna get around to possibly either, because as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have 61 matches.
Oh, damn.
Until the next tournament, so.
Those are when like the goofy stuff happens too, because like then you get like the exhibition, like Triple S versus Triple S.
Where they request really wicked, crazy matchups. Wow, he's winning.
I like
he's awesome.
Beep, beep,
yeah.
Beep. I know, I can always count on ServBot. Always bet on Skywalker. That shit is funny. It's like, that shit's like...
Always bet Skywalker.
The perfect amount of ironic and unironic.
Yeah.
Like, it's exactly what you want.
You know there is an amount of genuine passion that went into creating that character.
Oh, totally. Gotta get him hype. Always bet on Skywalker.
Yeah, so my plan was whenever they're swapping over the game modes, they play a little ad for Waifu Wars for like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, well, we can just show Shu during that time. But we might not have time for that much. We might not actually get to one of those intermissions, but...
The Shu Show.
We'll show Shu later. We'll show him.
You ever Shu Shine? Shu Show?
I don't know how to answer that. I saw a guy shining someone's shoes at the mall the other day. I was like, the fuck year is it?
1928? What the hell? Like, show on your shoes, got that? Then you saw a little kid hawking newspapers.
Yeah.
Extra, extra. Got 2 pence for me, ma'am. Biggest turkey in the store, sure thing, Ebenezer.
Yeah, Hunk does not have the sauce. ServBot has the sauce.
Yes, ServBot has the sauce. We do.
And look, I mean, Hunk is just going like boom and shooting right over ServBot's little noggin.
Doesn't know how to aim low.
Oh yeah, and when the timer runs out, it goes, Obama! Because this was made in like 2011 or something.
Yeah, back when that was the meme.
Thanks, Obama, yeah. Oh, Simon Kin. Simon Kin 2005? There's a different character called Simon Kin 2019.
Oh shit, this is the old version.
I guess? I don't know. I don't know what Simon Kin 2005 is.
Simon Kin.
He's like a little weird lemon dude, I think. He's like a little weird guy with a lemon head.
Simon Cowell.
We'll see. Yeah!
Right, you were.
He's huge compared to Simon King 2019. Holy fuck.
What the hell? And you know, that's just like some dude at like a con or something that kind of became on 4chan.
He's got like a bee flying around him or something. Oh, he's tiered bee. Let's bet, fuck it. Let's bet $59,000.
Big money.
Let's go big on Simon Kin.
On Simon Kin. I mean,
He's
he had a
awesome.
little PNG of like the lemon.
Yeah, let me go.
The lemon head. The amazing orange. Annoying.
Oh yeah, the guy on the right, Marco, his name is Butt. Here it says Marco, but I think in the actual game that he's from, his name is Butt.
His name is Butt.
I think. There's versions of him on here that are called Butt.
Huh. I used to work with a guy named Butt. That was his first name, B-U-T-T.
That's so amazing.
And he was like a genuine nice guy. He was an older guy, and I'd always be like, "Howdy, Butt." Like I'd always walk past, and I couldn't stop myself. Like I had to say, "Hey, Butt," and he was like, "Hi, Andrew," and I'd be like, "See you later, Butt." And but I was like I didn't want to say it to him, but I was just like, I can't help but say hi, Butt.
Yeah.
So Lemon Kid is like Lemon Kid. He involves like a table.
Yeah, when he blocks, he brings out a table, and like it seems like he does really crazy damage, but he does not hit very fast. Because he hit Marco like once and did like half his health.
And I've been watching speaking of Lemon Kid, Lemon Hope, Adventure Time.
Oh yeah.
That show is actually cracked.
Yeah. I've been meaning to, because there's so many episodes.
I know it's like 14 seasons.
It's very daunting.
Like 3 spin-offs. But man, it's actually, I'm reminded of, especially in the later seasons, totally Venture Bros.
Yeah.
Where they make like these huge game-changing changes to the world, and that just is how it is. You're like, oh wow, like the person got usurped and there's a new king, and it's like, wow, this is awesome. It's really good. It's really good. I've really been loving Adventure Time.
Yeah, I when I was a kid, I always knew, like, I watched like a tiny bit of it when I was like a teenager,
Same.
and I was like, this is the sauce. Like, if that show had started when I was just a little bit younger, I probably would have been like super into it.
Yeah, if it was like 2 years or 3, because I was like,
Yeah.
I was just on the tail edge of me watching cartoons.
Yeah.
And I could tell too, because when I watched it, I was like, oh, I remember some of these earlier episodes only, none of the later ones.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I saw a few of them.
Yeah, I remember the one where there's like there's a cow on a hill and it's watching them sleep, and like the one with the magic man, who apparently the magic man comes back.
Oh,
and
he's
is, like,
an interesting character.
Crucial to the lore. Or
Yeah.
something. Oh god, I think I've seen this character Lucifer a lot, and I think she'll probably win. But it's hard to say because it's anime girl against anime girl.
Yeah,
so.
up in the air.
Do you know what this is from? What is this?
I don't know.
You just knew how it was gonna go.
I'm just a singer. Favorite Adventure Time character? Ice King. I'm a sucker. I haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers, but like,
Yeah.
oh man, he's just such an interesting character, and they really flesh him out in interesting ways. And by like, I'm on season 7 now, and I'm like, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. It's so Venture Bros-esque. It really
Yeah.
is. And they totally have references to some other like more adult shows, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And they do have some spin-offs now that are for adults, like how that Samurai Jack kind of did you're grown up now, I can give you an adult one.
Which is so awesome.
where you swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. But like, because like the actually end of my cartoons was like Flapjack and Chowder, which were like the precursors to Adventure Time. And both those were like, not the greatest shows. I watched a little bit of Flapjack, a little bit of Chowder.
Here's a question. Gumball. Did you ever watch Gumball?
Like a little bit. That was also
that was-
after me, but I saw, my brother kind of watched it, and so I kind of saw some.
Yeah. That was also past my time. And then like last year, Isabel and I were like, let's just watch Gumball. Like just, it's a low stakes show we can just have on while we're like talking or like doing whatever, And it's actually really fucking funny and like well made, and it's really impressively animated because like every character is in a different animation style.
That's awesome.
And some of them are 3D, some of them are like claymation. One of the characters in the school is like somebody's chin. It's like a live film.
Oh, like upside down?
Upside down, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I've seen like a lot of clips. I have a general understanding, and so I've seen some cool scenes, and I know it's like very internet savvy too, because it's like associated with the internet and like memes that were going on.
They did a How To Basic parody at one point. Like they don't outright reference things a lot, but they did like a POV How To Basic, but with like Gumball's hands, where he's like slapping eggs on it.
That's great.
And shit. The Freezing August. Got a season in here?
Hell yeah, but like the reverse season. It's like when hell freezes over. Or Australia.
So cool.
Yes, the Gumball voice actor did call Dream the F slur, and people take the Gumball voice actor's side because Dream.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Dream. That's a funny video too. He's like drunk in a taxi. How did that even happen?
I don't know.
Oh, the Freezing August sucks. Why she got bald
They both
pants?
got bad win rates. This is Ken's stage from Street Fighter 2, but like post-apocalyptic. I don't know what's going on here. Let's raise this a little bit. Is that good? That's good. Why do you look shorter than me? We're the same height.
It's probably the seat is like
Oh, your chair
lower
is
than
lower.
Isabel's
Here,
chair.
let's see if I can. I was trying to like. Oh god, I don't know if I've ever lowered this. Okay, I did it. I jump scared myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also scared.
Opinions on Steven Universe? I've never watched it.
I tried because I really like everything else Rebecca Sugar has done. Her student films, her comics. I really like Rebecca Sugar. I tried to watch Steven Universe and I was like, ugh. Like,
Yeah.
like the thing is, like, I really tried to like separate myself from the fandom because it kind of has like a notoriously cringe fandom. But I was like, I've heard it's good, and they're short episodes, but I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I even watched like 2 seasons, and I was like, nah.
It's a certain vibe. Oh, come on, Gecko. Yeah. He clutched it out. How much are we gonna? Oh, if he wins, we make $60,000.
Oh yeah, come on, Geku.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Come on, Geku.
Oh yeah.
The one thing, so Adventure Time always has like random characters show up, and as the show goes on, Adventure Bros them, and they all come back.
Yeah.
But so there's one character, and I was like, this guy sounds so familiar. Didn't think about it. It's Andy Milonakis.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, no way.
Damn. What was that fucking? I was thinking about that the other day. The Andy Milonakis thing. Was he the one who did the like lifesavers thing?
Yeah, where they cracked and they lit up.
He's sitting. He's like in the bathroom, and he's like looking in the mirror, and he turns the lights off, and he puts the lifesaver. And then there's like a guy standing in the background, and that was like a recurring.
Yeah, you remember what the guy had?
He had like a fish.
A fish.
Right?
It was the fish guy. I was just explaining this bit to somebody, and they were like, "What?"
Gecko just got his health bar deleted. I looked at the screen, and it was all gone. Oh, Pocket Ibuki from Pocket Fighter, probably.
Yeah, there was a while when Andy Milonakis did stuff with Ice Poseidon. I don't know any of the top trending
Ice
Twitch.
Poseidon.
That was for a while. That was like the big Twitch guy. Like now it's Aiden Ross and Kai Sinat. See how with the kids I am? But Ice Poseidon used to be like an IRL. Like he just would stream his day to day. And for a while, Andy Milonakis was like on his Twitch and did stuff with him and stuff, which is weird. After.
I guess we'll go for Ibuki.
Yeah, have you seen, this is so weird. This is so like modern pop culture Twitch drama. But you know Alden Ross? I literally don't even fucking know his name.
I've heard his name.
He's like one of the bigger streamers. He just got like ultra scammed by rappers twice in like 2 days. He's just a dumbass.
Yeah.
He got Playboy Cardi, he like gave him $2 million to show up on his stream. Playboy Cardi goes, sure, but it needs to be pitch dark. And he goes, okay. So he turns off all the lights, you can't see anything, you barely hear Playboy Cardi, and then he goes, man, I gotta go back to the studio. And the guy's like, wait, what do you mean? And he goes, bye. And he's just like, he's out $2 million. He was on the stream for 6 minutes.
That's funny. People like, I know the term lolcow is so. Apparently lolcow comes from problematic origins.
I mean,
it's from like a
for
harassment website, basically.
Oh, Kiwi Farms?
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole Chris Chan. That's where all that started. Like Chris Chan being the original lolcow.
But that sounds like lolcow shit, where it's like you just get these people. Whoa.
No, that I wouldn't.
Awesome.
Is this song not like monetized?
I mean, this stream's gonna get monetized all the way up to the fucking hills. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, it's one of the moves.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, weird.
The guy's like cloned? Why is there like 2 of him?
That's
What's
a great
happening?
question. He's kicking her ass.
But it's like, okay, you get these fucking dumbasses and you give them millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the entertainment of them.
Yeah, it's like, what are they gonna do with it?
Yeah.
That's and it still happens. Like, there's still a lot of like big TikTok people, but I just can't even stop myself from watching it out of like morbid curiosity, like Daniel Larson and World of T-shirts and stuff. I'm like always watching their videos.
You see that guy that just like pours root beers extremely slowly and goes, root beer!
Oh yeah, root beer!
And then almost every video gets interrupted near the end with him opening a pack of Pokemon cards. He's like, Charizard. Why are there so many clones of this guy?
Also, why does Coca-Cola keep coming from this guy?
I don't know.
He must be some move. Oh wait, they're hitting multiple. What's going on?
She got a happy birthday for a second there. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, please, just don't take... Nice. Oh my god, killed him in the last second. That's hot. And chicken. And chicken.
It's chicken. Is that the... I thought that was the Breaking Bad theme for a second. I
don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh, she's eating the chicken.
She loves the chicken. I think he was supposed to turn into like a cooked chicken.
I think so, yeah. I think he's the one that has all the meme stuff. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of ominous. There's just like no sound.
Huh?
There's just no music, rather.
There's like really slow, like ambient music. It's like Metroid music or something. It's not looking good. He cloned himself like 5 times.
There's 80 clones.
Frog, come
on.
I like that the gems are coming out of him. Because remember that game in America was called Super Gem Fighter mini mix. So
I like the gems.
that was when they were obsessed with like, yeah, you're gonna play a fighting game and you're gonna knock gems out of people and collect them, because that was in Red Earth too.
Well, it was like coin battle. Remember the coin battle? That was like a thing.
Look at how many of him there are.
It's just the screen
This is
cover.
stupid. Yeah, there was a while where I was kind of like, oh, we're gonna like wait to do SaltyBet until Lark and I have played more fighting games, and then we'll be able to like recognize the characters. And then I was like, that's fucking dumb. Just play SaltyBet. And like, especially because just a few days ago, I was sitting there minding my own business, and then I was like, SaltyBet. And it was just like for the last like 2 years, I've been like, no, I don't really have any desire to do that right now. But it was just like that week, I was just like, yes, this is the day.
There's also just like so many random ass characters, and there's also so many fighting games. It's like you can never, like, where's Nogami Adi from?
I would be willing to bet she's probably
Beautiful cabin crew, Scarlett Johansson. It's a reference to Facebook.
That does not clear it up at all.
Jake and I have been enjoying scrolling through Facebook recently, and for some reason I always get, and it's like the 3 hashtags: beautiful cabin crew, Scarlett Johansson, boom challenge on the same post. And at first it was like, wow, like there was like flight attendants. I've never seen Scarlett Johansson. And then Jesus. And then there's like not even flight attendants. It's like mainly Jesus focus, and every single comment says amen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Beautiful cabin crew, because she looks like a flight attendant.
There will always, the amen comments are crazy, and especially like, you will see some AI image that is like the fakest shit you've ever seen in your life, that's like, skeletons of giants found in Cambodia. And I saw one that was like that, and it was like, oh, he fell to earth. It was like this like corpse that they like dug up, and it's like, oh, this is like a half decomposed body. And it was supposed to be like multiple pictures of the same thing, but it's AI, so every picture, all the details are different.
Totally different.
And it's like also obviously fucking AI. But then all the comments are like, amen, amen. And I'm like, what are you amening?
Like,
even if it's like, okay, I get that they don't understand that it's AI. What are you saying amen to?
Like, Lord protect me because giants are real?
Isn't amen supposed to be like somebody?
you.
I thought it was supposed to be like somebody says something in a sermon and it's like you're like agreeing with them.
Yeah. Amen. Yeah. And you also don't understate, there are like 36,000 of these like comments.
Oh yeah.
Like every one of these posts has like 40,000 comments all saying amen.
And it's like there is an option for like, there's like a few like, oh, here's like, it'll like say automatically, just here's a few options for commenting. And clearly a lot of people are just clicking on like one of those basically. But there's also so many subtle variations in the amens that are
with like fists.
Yeah. Where it's like, no, they all individually said that.
They typed that amen. Well, and then the thing is, you click the art, because so like that giant one, there is an article and it will say like, real giants found, click here to read more, and so...
And the article is like ads,
it is like
ads.
Drivel.
Yeah.
Like, garbage, 80 ads, 80 other articles to click, and then it like, and it's like obviously AI written, like it's saying nothing.
Yeah.
And you're like,
fake
this is terrible. Like, it's just to like drive up clicks and, oh, it's awful. Facebook is a hell zone. But I really enjoy looking through it because it's just so fucking cursed. It's so cursed.
You've seen, of course, all those people like on Twitter will be like, there'll be like bots on Twitter and they'll respond to something and they'll be like, I'm sorry, I can't respond to that prompt or something like that.
Oh yeah, you're like,
yeah,
nice.
Because it's Chat GPT. Look at him, he's in it. That's his little pee corner. He likes to go there to pee sometimes.
Pee right now.
Oh, he's gonna have a little munch.
Piss.
He's having a little munch.
He's having a munch. Oh, he's having a dank. He's having a munch.
I filled his water bottle, so he should be. Is he gonna start fucking his cringe little body pillow? No.
I love him.
He's amazing. He is amazing. We also won that one. That was awesome.
Halo.
By the way, we will make big bets if we see something that like makes us like pog out of our gourds.
Michael Jackson.
Like I'll bet like, you know, 100K or something on Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Let's go. Let's just try. A lot of times I'll just try for the upset, even though here, 80% win rate, anime girl in S tier.
Yeah.
Not looking great.
I mean, that's like some of the magic of this game too, is that the rare, like the ones that make you pog are rare, and that like, that's like what makes it good. It's like you'll just very pair, like that'd be my friend, and we'd just be playing Smash, and then one of us will go, and then it'll be like a fucking chitty chitty bang bang, and you're like, holy shit!
Did you see that I saw?
The real one?
I sent you that. Apparently there are many models of the car that were used in the creation of the movie. Ow!
Ow.
But I saw one of the official Chitty Chitty Bang Bang cars. By the way, the odds are 10-1 here, and our character is currently winning.
Oh, we're about to make bank.
So we might make $100,000 if sometimes characters will have like a I lost and now I'm gonna go ape shit thing. So who knows? But 10-1 odds is pretty crazy, and
we're winning.
Like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, but look at this shit. Pretty cool. Is that Doom music? What is this?
It's totally.
I feel like I don't recognize it from actual Doom, but I definitely recognize the song.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Stop, just stop. Okay.
Oh, God.
Just stop. What's happening?
Oh, we were up in the sky.
Sometimes characters will like freeze and like jank out, and then it's like whoever has the most health just wins because it goes to timeout. But yeah, sad.
Come on, Diana, Nico.
It's from the TMNT SNES game.
Oh, okay. Maybe I think I remember that.
Huh.
Cowabunga, shell shocked. That was a good game. Okay, come on.
Remember fucking Pizza Time?
Pizza
When
Time.
they pick up the pizza and they kind of go like, They do a little weird pose in Turtles in Time.
Good game. Oh, that's winning that. Oh, look, blood. Come on.
Come on. Let's see it. Oh, please.
What?
Jank? Did it jank out? Hey, I'll win on a scam if it's scamming. Hell yeah.
I believe.
I think we're good. I think even if the little anime girl whoops on her for the next 12 seconds, she still wouldn't win.
I think it glitched out.
We're getting paid today. 100,000 or 101,757 schmackaroos.
Easy. I love the cash.
Even though that's just putting us back above 3 million.
So after you saw the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I wouldn't watched. She just died. Wait, did she win?
We just got reverse scammed so hard.
Wait, she won in the end?
What happened?
It said she won?
Hold on, I might be confused.
No, she collapsed.
I thought I saw like somebody's health bar fill up at the end. No, we won.
I think so.
I'm sorry, I must have been confused.
I saw her like
there.
collapse in a heap.
Yeah, okay, weird. Huh. Okay. Oh, I've seen this girl with the briefcase. She's funny. She just whoops people's asses with a briefcase.
Okay, we gotta do briefcase girl then.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh. Where is he now? Oh, he's having his little meal. Look at him.
Oh, that looks good. Have you eaten those? I took a bite.
The other day, he has these like little shelves in his cage, and I saw, it was like evidence from like a crime scene, and it was one of his little rat turds that had very clearly been bitten into.
Wow, you're like, boy, there's only one person in this whole city. So we know whose crime it is and who's the culprit.
It was funny, because it's like his food pellets look a lot like his little turds. So I'm sure he just was like, this is food, this is not food.
Just didn't know any better. Took a big old bite. Hey, dogs do that all the time and they love it.
Did our character like start off with lower health, or did she just get hit that fast?
I don't know.
Weird. She's got like a puppet in there. Whoa, she's doing some crazy damage.
Oh, did I ever tell you one time I was working at this place and there was this lady who would ride by on a bike every once in a while, and she had like an ET basket on the front, like like the suitcase, and it was always full of puppets. And I'd always be like, guys,
It's the
puppet lady, and she'd just be like, ding, ding, ding. And we'd like look at the puppets. We saw her like 4 times, and I was like, she's back! Because I remember I saw her and I was like, guys, I know you're gonna believe this. I saw a lady with a basket full of puppets.
Where was this? I'm sorry if this is a weird question.
Issaquah. It was in Issaquah.
Because I was gonna say, that's the sort of shit you see on Capitol Hill.
It is, actually.
Because I remember I worked on Capitol Hill for a while, and it's Capitol Hill in Washington State, not Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., by the way. It's very confusing. There was a person who would dress up... Wow, she did great. There was a person who would dress up like a black and white jester with like the dangly things on their hat and everything, and they would skip. They would skip through like the park and stuff.
Scary.
Extremely scary.
That is
And I would
scary.
be like, oh man, I saw the fucking clown. And it was like, I went into work one day and I was like, it was really weird. I saw like this jester girl and they were like, you saw the clown. And I was like, this is a thing.
Oh, you saw the clown.
Also, Ruby Heart from MVC, I'm assuming, is a P tier. These are both low P tiers.
What the hell?
Let's go with Ruby Heart though.
Yeah, I like pirate. I vote pirate.
She's cool. Yeah, it's an overworld boss, like a wandering boss.
Shit, you saw the clown.
And then I also saw a guy with like a suit, and the suit was like a bunch of like rainbow handprints on it. Capitol Hill is a huge like LGBTQ gay district. So I assumed it was something to do with that. Walking backwards.
Huh.
I was like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Like, what the fuck is this?
Well, like, Capitol's the one place you see all these, like, boutique stores, and they're, like, costume and, like, gothic and BDSM stores.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a ton of them. And you're like, there's no way these can stay in business. And, like, 2 minutes after you think that thought, you see somebody who looks like a cartoon goth BDSM clown walk by, and you're like, oh, well, shit.
Target audience.
I guess not. I guess they have a great audience here.
It's funny to say that it's a gay district, but that's like literally true, right?
Yeah, it's like its main thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's very known for that.
Huge like gay clubs and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like the downtown. Seattle doesn't really have a downtown, like a good downtown.
No, it doesn't, yeah.
Capitol Hill is kind of, it's like where everything is happening.
And no, I did not work at a gay bar. I worked at a place, I guess I can say because I don't work there anymore, a place called Witness. And it was like a bar and grill type place that specialized in chicken and waffles.
I think, wait, I've been there.
You have? Cool.
I have been there.
They make good food. And it was fun working there. I was basically
It was good there. I've been there.
I was a dishwasher and a slight prep cook. I would make the breading that they put on the chicken. They would be like, okay, you gotta mix like a fucking gallon of flour and like this much like cumin or whatever. And they were like, literally just have this gigantic bowl and just mix it with your hands. Just like wash your hands real good. And you don't even need to use gloves. Just like stir it with your hands. And I tell you what, I was a dishwasher, so I was just getting high as shit on every shift, and that was always my favorite part, was mixing the stuff, because my high ass was just like, it's like playing in the sandbox.
Well, that was when I went there. I took one bite of the chicken and I said, these taste like Jacob's grubby fingers.
I think she's gonna win, hell yeah.
I think so.
The P tiers are so funny, where they're like not even doing anything a lot of the time.
Yeah. They just do their default ass, nothing moves.
Yeah, I'm dropping the Krabby Patty recipe. They also, oh man, they serve this thing called the croaked toad. Not a toad. It's like, you know, a croque monsieur.
I was like, is it like that? Yeah,
It was a croque monsieur / toad in the hole. Because a toad in the hole is like when you cut out the piece of bread and you crack the egg into there. So it was a croque monsieur sandwich with the bread made out of toad in the hole, like toast.
Oh, that sounds actually
It was the
pretty dang.
sloppiest sandwich of all time, but it was so good. Oh my god.
This is a whack matchup and map already.
Yeah, Leona's from King of Fighters, and this guy's licking her toes. And I think this character's from Guilty Gear. I don't know which one, but I want to see this character come back for Guilty Gear Strive with the big key. That's another series, like we gotta play some We gotta play at least a Guilty Gear game at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
I
I'm not
have
in
one
any
of
rush.
them. I do own one.
Yeah. There's this character called Cliff, who is like, I'm sure you will love, because he's an old man.
Yeah.
He's a little tiny old man with like the biggest sword of all time.
Oh yeah.
That's like, well, we might even see him today. But he has this like command grab move or something that has a random chance to throw out his back when he does it. And he literally just goes like, ah! And it's like, it's just bad. Like,
You gotta get the Incredibles robot to come in and like
pull it apart. That's funny. Yeah, Cliff Anderson.
I love Cliff. I always play. That was like we were talking about that Dragon Ball Z game. I didn't know Dragon Ball Z. My friend Lucas played it. I was like, old man. I'm gonna play the old man. That's funny.
Oh yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. I don't know much about Dragon Ball, but
It's like, you know how it's like people say like eggs, like if you're gonna be trans or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I always play
I thought you were just talking about actual eggs.
in general. But they're like, oh yeah, you always play like girl characters. For me,
I'm
an egg for an old man. I was always playing the old man. It means I'm gonna be an old man one day.
It's like, you can just tell this guy's gonna be old 50 years in the future.
Old. Then God's gonna be like, no, colon cancer, 33 years of age.
No. I went to the doctor for the first time in like a couple of years a few weeks ago, and I was so, oh my god, I'm gonna have a seizure. Fucking King of Fighters characters always do that shit. I was just really happy to hear the doctor say, yeah, you probably don't have cancer.
You're chill.
Because it was like, in that year of not going to the doctor, I was just like, every little thing that is happening with my body is cancer. And then he was like, no, you're fine.
It's one of those things where it's like, you don't, especially when you're like young enough, they say like, oh, go for a yearly checkup or whatever. You don't really have to. So, but especially with like American healthcare, where it's like it's time, it's money, it's annoying to do. I tried to get this like sleep study done because I just sleep terribly all the time.
Yeah.
It took me so long. Talk to this person. Talk to this person. Okay, do this. You got to talk to this person. Oh, you get a referral for this. Go here.
Yeah.
And I finally did it, and they were like, eh. And I was like, that's great, man. This really makes me love the healthcare system.
Insurance.
I also hate insurance.
I love spending $700 a month on literally nothing.
I was driving my car. I'm trying to sell my little Fiat because it's very old. Oh, one tough Koopa.
Oh, and there's this guy working at the airport. What the fuck? We're definitely
Beautiful
voting.
cabin crew, Scarlett Johansson.
Let's do 31,000 on one tough Koopa. He's tough.
He's a tough guy. But yeah, so I was driving. A cat or a raccoon jumps in front of my car. I swerve, miss it. I just hit the little like bump in the center.
Yeah.
My car is old. It pops the tire, blows the axle, shoots a little crack across the thing. I had to get it repaired, and I was like, insurance, and they're like, nah. And I was like, oh, I have never had any. This car has been dentless, and I've had insurance for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I get one thing, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
Was that Tom Hanks in Goku?
I don't know. Yeah, no. When I learned, naive fool that I am, for a while when I started, I turned like 26 or whatever, and I had to go on my own insurance. I thought it would like cover repairs.
Yeah. Oh no, it's only if you total your car.
Yeah, it's only if you total your car and it's not your fault. And it's like, my parents, at one point I mentioned, I was like, oh, I'll take it. I was going to take it to the mechanic, and insurance will cover it. And they were like, oh, sweetie, they don't do that shit. What the fuck was that? What? God motherfucking damn, Junichi.
Okay, maybe he's back to being old man mode.
He might have like a second round buff. God damn.
I just remember this one character I saw that was like God or something, and he just didn't do anything until the last round, and then he went into the background and like couldn't even be hit.
Oh, weird.
And I was like, jeez.
There's some fucking weird gimmick characters. There's one called like Felix, I think, that turns the game into a turn-based RPG.
What the hell? That's like, how do you even like? That's
I don't know.
Wow, what the hell?
Yeah, one tough Koopa fucking jobbed.
He jobbed.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like I said, some characters have like a comeback mechanic.
I was watching. Here's a show rec that the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Amazon Prime. Really good. I never heard anything about it. Really good. And it's got Donald Glover, but it has a bunch of cameos. And I was like, there's a lot of cameos in this show. I was almost like, is there too many cameos? Yeah. Like Paul Dano shows up, John Turturro shows up, and then you're hit by Darude Sandstorm in like the same second. And I was like, whoa!
That's great.
Good show though. I'd recommend it.
Also, everyone, you gotta go listen to the new Smile record. It's called A Wall of Eyes, and it came out and it's really good.
This guy likes books.
I gotta talk about Radiohead, because if I don't, I'll die.
I liked your fucking Radiohead edit with the guy pissing blood.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like mannequins getting pissed real blood, and I was like, what?
So I think this Android 18, this is a Dragon Ball character, but I don't think this sprite is from any actual game.
I like Saber.
I don't know. Yeah, we're voting for Saberwolf. I don't know what the fuck he's from.
I like that. It's like shitty old 3D models. Oh, he's being a little baby.
Such a little baby.
He's such a baby. I could eat him in 4 bites.
I was gonna say, don't say 2. That's...
No, I think he's a little girthier than that. Jacob described him as Chipotle burrito when we first walked in.
He's the size. He's roughly the size of a Chipotle burrito.
Like not like an over one where maybe they go for the second tortilla to be safe, but not the one where they're like, oh, struggling.
Yeah. Just guac, like just one with guac.
One guac. Whenever I went to Chipotle, I haven't gone in a while, but it used to be like everything I ate in college.
Yeah.
And I went ice skating once, so it was in somewhere else, Bellevue, and I was like, hey, can I have everything on it? I used to always say everything. Yeah. Just give me everything, all kinds of beans. And the guy was like, everything? And I was like, yeah. And he must have been just like cooked. And he was like, everything? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, this? And I go, yeah. And he goes, this? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, everything? And I go, sure, man, everything. And he was
how much
so
does this
excited.
cost?
He just charged me normal price, but he was like, it was like hopeless.
Yeah.
He was like trying to put other tortillas on top.
That's awesome. You blew his mind.
I know, he was so, I was like, like even if it cost me a fortune, I was like, this dude is like, I'm so joyful over the fact that I said everything.
I remember Saberwolf's kicking ass all of a sudden. People said he's from Killer Instinct 2, I think.
Oh, what the hell that is.
Yeah, I've tried to get Killer Instinct to work because it's an old arcade game, but it's hard to emulate. And there's like no ports of it, as far as I know. What was I gonna say? Oh, there's a Baskin Robbins near us, and at one point Isabel and I went out. Isabel was like, "Oh, I want a milkshake." I was like, "Okay, let's go get Baskin Robbins. Fuck it."
Did you get that like 18,000 calorie Baskin Robbins milkshake?
No, it was like 8 p.m. and so we went out there, and the guy behind the counter at the Baskin Robbins was like, hell yeah. The guy at the Baskin Robbins was like clearly not sober. Like I don't know what he was on, but he was clearly not sober. And so he like came up, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but we like asked, "Oh, can we get a milkshake?" And he was like, "Yeah, we don't really, our milkshake machine isn't, we shut it down because we're closing soon, but I can get you guys some ice cream." And he like laughed. It was like huge pause and then the laugh, "Some ice cream." And we were like, "Yeah, dude, sure. We'll have some ice cream." He was so, like, as you say, cooked.
He was cooked.
Okay, 33% versus 84.
Okay, well, geez, but
I'll
I
tell
like
you-
the weird little girl.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you do like the weird little girl.
I love weird little girls. I play Pokemon Go.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
kids, Charlie.
I thought you were gonna say the Oingo Boingo song, little girls.
I like little girls.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
make me feel so good.
Danny Elfman got canceled.
Yeah, he's a creep.
He is a creep, which I guess I could have seen coming.
Kind of checks out.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
But Oingo Boingo made some great music. I'm not gonna, you gotta hand it to him.
Gotta hand it to them. They did make some good music.
Also, I think this stage is from Street Fighter 1. I think this is where you fight Lee, who was, you probably don't.
I don't remember. She get fucking shot in the head?
Well, bye-bye, money, bye.
What the fuck,
Bye-bye.
dude? Just gets, just literally a little girl getting shot and then stabbed. Jesus.
Pocket Evil Ryu. I don't think Evil Ryu was in Pocket Fighter, so this must be an edit.
Yeah, I was thinking about In high school, we used to go to my friend's basement where we all hung out was right by Jack in the Box. So that was like our thing. And we went to we'd always go to Jack in the Box at like 3 a.m. And one time we went and we wanted a milkshake. Yeah. And the guy was like, okay, do you guys want,
Wait, why is this the same story?
and we were like, what? And he goes, you know, and we're like, cup? No. Whipped cream? It's on top of it. Cherry? Yes! A cherry! And we're like, yeah, okay, sure. And we were like, that dude is... it must have been at 4:20, because I remember we like made a joke about like, oh, it's like 4, and we looked at the clock and it was like 4:20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, he was cooked. That was also our like high school town was very stoner heavy. There's this like famous chicken place that all our like high school friends worked at.
Yeah.
And there was one time where like a health inspector came and like everybody in the store was smoking weed when they showed up and like the whole store got fired.
Yeah.
I remember being like, oh shit, did you hear that like Azels went down?
Do you remember our high school that we went to was locally called the Pharmacy?
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of drug dealers.
And I didn't really encounter, I mean, I wasn't really into that stuff, but I didn't really encounter any of that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of weed for sure.
So I was gonna say this, someone in chat's got my back here too. This Ryu is from Pocket Capcom versus SNK on the Neo Geo.
Neo Geo. It's kind of a cool sprite.
The sprites look amazing in those games, yeah.
I like the big long arms.
And it's like, the graphical capabilities of the Neo Geo were not amazing, but...
I don't even know if I've heard of a Neo Geo.
I think it's like Neo Geo Pocket, like specifically there's a Neo Geo Pocket, because the Neo Geo was a console, very popular in Latin America.
Oh, huh.
SNK in particular is just very... It's huge in Latin America, I don't know why.
Sure. Well, somebody was telling me about Tekken being like really huge in Pakistan. Like that was like they're like the ones who were like doing this like the scene, and I was like, interesting. Like you just can't predict where these things are gonna be.
Oh my god. Awesome. The stage is great too.
And there's like a frog?
Yeah. Ribbit.
I feel like the girl's just bound to win. She's 80 times the size of Vegito.
All right, let's bet against DBZ, the biggest rookie mistake.
Even though his name is Vegito.
It might actually be a Dragon Ball character, I don't know. Is Vegito real? Because characters like fuse together and shit in that show, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I never messed with Dragon Ball because that show was like impossible to just hop in on.
Yeah.
Like I tried because my cousin was into it and like Toonami, like Lucas was into it.
Yeah.
And I tried a couple times, but it's like you'd show up and it'd be in the middle of a fight where they'd be like, like I'll get you, and like nothing would happen in the 15-minute episode.
Nothing. Okay, I know there's so much Dragon Ball that like some parts of it are surely good, but it is Goku and Vegeta, I think. I tried watching it with Riley and Lucas.
Yeah.
And they were watching like classic, I think it was classic Dragon Ball Z, like the old Dragon Ball Z, but not Dragon Ball original. And I remember watching just a few episodes with them, and I was like, you know what? This show's got a really cool like style and aesthetic. She just cried.
She's hilarious.
But nothing fucking happened in that show. It was so frustrating to watch because it's like I want
something cool to happen, and something cool happens like once every 13 episodes.
And like I know back in the like environment that it was originally released, that was a lot more palatable for people when it was just like something that just comes on TV, you know, on cable. Nice, she won. But we barely made any money.
Well, like the animation budget was low, and like you'd watch it once a week or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. And you're gonna like Tung Fu, I'm pretty sure. I think he's a King of Fighters character. He's an old man.
Tung Fu-ru.
He wants to teach you some Tung Fu. You know what I mean?
Tung Fu from an old man. They've been around the block.
They know, man. I'm gonna just cut off whatever the fuck I was talking about. I was thinking about this earlier today. Have you ever seen Jimi Hendrix play a guitar with his teeth?
Oh yeah, totally.
And it looks like he's like eating out the guitar.
Yeah.
It's like
he's a monster, or he was.
People,
almost spoiled that he's still alive.
I like that every once in a while Tung Fu's head like glistens.
It glistens. He's so
bald head.
Bald. Is that Bob Ross?
He kind of looks like it. I'm gonna bet Tung Fu. I'm gonna bet against Ryu. Fuck it.
No, Jimmy, he actually was a machine because he could play lefty. He could play behind his back.
Yeah,
he could play
behind
with
his
his
back.
tongue and his teeth. It was like he could do everything. He was a monster. And he only had like a 2-year period where he was like active, really.
Yeah, and then he just fucking died.
Yeah, damn. He was a monster.
It's like, why do people even try to do sexy things anymore? Because they're never gonna top Jimi Hendrix eating out his guitar and playing a sick fucking solo
It's like,
at the
just
same
give
time.
up.
Just give up.
It's already been vested.
Nobody can ever out-sexy that.
Hey, I mean, people still make music, and Nickelback came and went 2006.
From Seattle, by the way, Jimi Hendrix, not Nickelback.
Yeah, I was like, Nickelback? No, yeah, Jimmy is, yeah. There's a big statue of him in Capitol, speaking of which is a cool statue. I always like to go see it.
Jimi Hendrix and Kurt Cobain are our main claims to fame around here.
Heart?
Heart?
Yeah, the band Heart, that's also from around here.
Oh, huh. Never heard of them. Whoa! Tung Fu is buff.
Barracuda!
Barracuda.
That's their, like, famous song.
I don't know.
We got a few. Okay, forget Phil Elverum of the microphones.
Me?
And Mount Erie.
I could forget him.
Yeah, that's a nobody.
Oh, this song I recognize the shit out of, but let's just check. One of the nice things about this is that they play bangers, sometimes really obscure bangers, and you can just tell what song it is. Tales of Zillia 2?
OST, Life Through a Bullet?
Is this in Smash or something? I don't know. I thought I recognized this.
I love Bob Ross just pumping his fist back there. I heard somebody say the other day, or maybe it was a comment, it must have been like a TikTok comment, because there was a baby and like music started playing and the baby started like doing this, and the dude somebody said like, dude hit the baby default dance. And I was like, holy fuck, it is the baby, like every baby does that. It is the baby default dance.
I know in my mind what you're talking about, even though I've never seen this.
I was like blown away. I'm like, sometimes somebody just cooks.
Yeah.
Babies only do this when they're about to explode.
For some reason, something went viral the other day, or like a couple weeks back, where it was just this like massive fucking crib with this little one like dumbass little looking baby just lying in the middle, and everybody was like, he doesn't need all that. It was like just a comically large. This guy's name is Crocodile. I'm pretty sure he's from One Piece.
He's got a golden hook.
I was expecting, there's a character called Killer Croc or something on here.
Oh, from DC.
That he spawns in as DC Killer Croc, and then he just explodes and turns into like a photorealistic like crocodile head floating in midair.
That rocks so hard.
Let's just do... Sure. He's probably gonna lose.
I believe.
He's up against an anime girl, but you know.
He's got hand door, hook hand door, hook hand. If I like lost my hand, I mean, I'd probably still use like a good prosthetic, but I would be like, give me the hook.
You would have like a hook for when you're like going out on the town.
Absolutely, I'd be like, give me the hook.
You know, I was talking to you about this on Facebook the other day, but I watched Under the Silver Lake again. Like,
oh yeah.
Like 2 more times because it's so rewatchable.
We both love that movie.
So good, and I just love all the times because it's like
there's a dude with a hook for a hand in that, isn't there?
There's a pirate guy. There's a guy who like dresses like a pirate, and like Sam just keeps seeing this, and it's like whenever something mysterious is happening, it'll be like he'll just be like looking, and you know, people are doing weird things, and he sees the pirate, and he goes, oh, wait, there's a pirate!
Pirate!
Yeah.
I just like that.
And the
like
pirate's like running across a field with like a briefcase, getting into a car, and it's like everything happens so fast that he doesn't even know what's happening. It's so good.
And I like Jesus Christ and his vampire wives. Like that's a great name for a band.
Jesus and the Brides.
That's
of
right.
Dracula.
And he like shits on the toilet and it shows the poop. You tweeted something about it showing the poop. It's like one of the only ways you ever see the poop in the toilet.
It zooms in on the poop, and it's like it's not just like a couple of logs. It's like nasty like diarrhea. Yeah. What a great movie.
Great movie. Well, that's my like most liked Letterboxd review is me going, I watched this movie called Inside with Willem Dafoe, and I was like, finally, the trifecta. I've seen Willem Dafoe's dick, I've seen Willem Dafoe's cum, and now I've seen his shit. It's like he's stuck in this like nice penthouse, and he just uses the pool as the toilet, and so it's just like full of shit.
Wait, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
why have I never heard of this movie?
It was kind of a weird streaming COVID movie. It's just him in the penthouse.
Wow.
And he just keeps shitting in that pool.
Wow. Also, that last round, I didn't say anything, but the anime girl almost made it back and then got stopped by the timer just in time.
Thank God.
And now we're gonna make pretty good money, actually, 40K.
Thank you, Crocodile.
Someone said I love that one weird Willem Dafoe pose. Surely you've seen this, where his legs are out to the side.
Oh yeah. I like and
so
the ones where he's like holding the oranges.
Yeah.
It's just an icon.
Dong Dong.
Dong Dong never die.
There was actually recent development, and also versus Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Recent development in the Dong Dong community.
What?
2 enhanced remakes or like new versions of Dong Dong came out that were 2 separate fan projects. Neither knew anything about the other.
Huh.
And they
Can you actually play all the characters in them?
Yeah. Basically, they like fixed it. So it's really interesting because 2 different unrelated groups of people basically made like a balance patch and like a fix for Dong Dong. So maybe at some point we could play that. It's not a huge priority, but play one of them at least. Look at him.
He just jumps down there, huh?
The other day I put in that like little pink or that purple puck because he would go from that ledge and he would just boom, just jump all the way down.
Damn.
And it would make this really loud noise that like, you know, because he's most active. Look at him.
He's just a little guy.
He's most active from like the hours of like midnight to like 3 a.m. So in the middle of the night we just hear like bang as he like lands on the thing. So I was like, let me put that platform there for you to like land softly on.
Jumps 2 feet to him.
He's munching on that little thing. Now he's gonna check out his little tube.
He's got a tube.
Oh, Dong Dong's beating his ass.
And this is totally Dong Dong from
Yeah.
Dong Dong. If it
Oh,
wasn't,
yeah.
I'd be shocked.
Oh yeah.
So in my mind, the Dong Dong guy's that shirtless construction worker, though. I'm like, that's Dong.
Yeah. He's in the thumbnail.
Maybe
of that
that's why,
video.
yeah.
The guy with the chain wrapped around his body.
Yeah.
A classic one that I remember seeing on here before I ever knew what Dong Dong Never Die was like the 2 like Lolita girls with like the umbrellas that like fight as like an ice climbers duo kind of thing. Mario is in Dong Dong, and he has Akuma's moveset, which is really funny.
Based.
Yeah.
Oh, Dong Dong is whooping his ass.
Yeah, Dong Dong is kicking ass and taking names. And it's funny because Albert Wesker is in MVC 3, I think.
Oh.
But this is clearly not that because this is not a 3D model. So this must just be something that was inspired by him, or by that. It just played the little Marvel vs. Capcom like super animation. Nice.
Oh, there's Snake's scream too.
Oh, was it?
Ah!
That's funny that you recognize that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Death Stranding trailer? Now that looks like a video game, baby. I was like,
Stranding on the beach.
Kojima was letting us easy. He was easing us into his new company, Easy with Death Stranding 1. Then fuck you, Death Stranding on the fucking old beach.
On the beach that makes you old.
On the beach that makes you old. Here's a guy who can shoot lightning out of his car. Here's a puppet. Here's a
The gloves,
lighting
yeah.
a cigarette. I was like, he's so bad.
And the little ghosts are coming out of the cigarette smoke. Did you see that?
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Like, damn. And also just calling it Death Stranding 2 on the beach is so crazy. And he's got George Miller, the director of Happy Feet, in it.
Sometimes shit like that. Kojima's very like, he likes to pull stunts.
Yeah.
You know? And so, a lot of times like the George Miller thing, I was just like, you're just flexing, dude. And like, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But it's also just like, you're just fucking around at this point.
Why not? He's
Yeah,
like, fuck it, he has referred to George Miller as God in tweets on numerous occasions. And I had to piece, I was like, are you calling the guy who directed Happy Feet 1 and 2 God? And yes, he was.
He directed Happy Feet 2?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then he also has a great quote where they were like, would you direct Happy Feet 3? And he was like, I will kill myself. So... It's like that, and like when they tried to get the CEO of Costco to change the hot dog price, he was like, I will fucking kill you if you change the hot dog price. Have we talked about, I don't know, I mean, we probably haven't streamed since then, but have I told you about freaking Evil Woody? Have I told you Evil Woody?
No.
There is this like, kind of a TikTok meme for all, and it was like this edgy AI, like, Toy Story song. But the chorus is like, it's like, what if Andy left me to die? You know, whatever with Tom Hanks' voice. But the chorus is, come on, calm down, Woody. We're your friends. Shut up, Buzz. I'll kill you. Oh, come on, Woody. Can't we make a mess? Shut up, Slink. I'll kill you. And that's it. He just, shut up, Bo. I'll kill you. And so my friends and I, we just got so into it because it's so dumb and it's like trying to be edgy, but it's so funny. Like, shut up, blank. I'll kill you. And so it's like if my friends and I, we like say anything we disagree with, we're just like, shut up, Chris. I'll kill you. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love garbage. It kind of reminded me of Verbalase.
Yeah. Man, and like Verbalase is like, the animations that I've seen of his are like, they're so like bad. Like the animation style is just terrible. The dumb like mouths with the like line and the two teeth on the side just look so like fuck ugly. Like they're so bad. It's just like ugh. And I like said something at one point that was kind of like making fun of him, you know, as everyone did, because it was like a feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
And people were like, hey, ease off Verbalase. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I like the fuck ugly. I just watched this new Charlie Kaufman animated movie called Orion vs. the Dark. It's okay, it's not bad. But the thing is, the animation is like butt ugly. Like the characters are just ugly as shit. And I was like, why would you make a movie where you just have ugly characters? Like, why would you do that?
Like, I get it. I don't know. Like, I could see. I'm trying to think. There's like some claymation movie that's like fucking disgusting and everyone looks ugly, but like works because it's like sort of like thematic. It's like about like a filthy world. But there are so many animated things nowadays. Like thinking about like Big Mouth and shit.
Yeah, I could never watch Big Mouth just because it looks like. I just hate the animation.
Like shit. Like there's a difference. There's a difference between like stylized characters where it's like, oh, they're teenagers and they're going through puberty, so they look a little weird. And there's a difference between that and they just look like dog shit.
They just look awful.
And frankly, Bob's Burgers is kind of a similar thing for me. I know people really love Bob's Burgers.
I actually do like Bob's Burgers, but I never watched it because I was like, it's just the default animation style. But then when I did watch it, I actually ended up quite liking it. I do like Bob's Burgers, but I did think it looked ugly.
Home Movies is not what I was thinking of, but that's
Home
something.
Movies is almost charming in that regard.
I like the animation of that, yeah, and the Dr. Katz Professional Therapist or whatever, which is made in the same
guy or whatever.
Same guy, same like technology. He like made a specific kind of like animation software that's called like Squiggle Vision that makes it have those like line boils
everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, back when I was a kid, I could not watch Rocket Power. I could not watch Ed, Edd n Eddy because they had those. I just hated the animation style.
Ed, Edd n Eddy, in retrospect, I never watched it.
I couldn't stand it when I was a
my
kid.
mom was like, "You're not watching that shit." In retrospect, they're like works of art. Have you ever gone back and looked at Ed, Edd n Eddy? The animation is like incredible. Oh, cool heel. This is an X tier fight, by the way.
Oh.
Cool. But did you know Ed, Edd n Eddy, each episode has a unique musical score that's like this like session jazz musician playing, and it's like,
wait, that's awesome.
And it's got like Mickey Mousing where every action in the show is accompanied by stuff that happens in the music. It's every single episode has a custom
unique
jazz track to it that they like made to go along with the show, which is so goated.
I know, I know it's like horn based.
Yeah, the muted trumpet. Yeah.
Wow, like that's awesome.
It's really, really cool. And like, whoa.
They were like just having a one-off, like a one-shot. Oh, wait,
Dead.
Is it not over?
She's resurrecting like Gil in Street Fighter 3.
What the? She's shooting a hole in the moon. Fuck you, she blew the moon up as her fun.
And nothing happened? Oh no. Oh, there's a timer that's gonna self-destruct.
Oh, when the moon show? What is happening?
I am very confused, but this is amazing.
Do you ever watch The Tick? I'm sure we probably talked about that, like the 3 episodes of The Tick.
Yeah, exactly.
They carved the CHA into the moon or whatever.
Yeah, Chairman, what is it?
Chairface. Chairface Chippendale, I think was his name.
Yeah. And he gets like halfway through the letter A and then it gets interrupted and it's just on there for the rest of the show.
That's hilarious.
That's like an early version of the Holly Woo sign in BoJack Horseman.
Mm-hmm. That's a show I gotta rewatch. Okay, I hope the timer goes off. I want to see the moon collapse.
Yeah.
Did you vote for the glowy chick?
I voted for sword. Look at her
What is
health.
happening to her health?
Could just win by a scam though.
What?
Obama. We won, I think.
Timer scam?
Unless something happens here. What is this music? Yep, we won.
Oh,
So,
okay then.
good. We got 60K off of that. That was a clean win. Hell yeah.
The glowy chick, that author tried too hard. They put in too much stuff and it couldn't happen.
Yeah. BoJack is a super ugly show. I can like see that. It's not as ugly as something like Big Mouth, but I can understand why you would think that.
Yeah, but I don't mind it.
It's also
it is, like,
there
not the greatest.
are aspects of it that look really great.
I like the way the textures work.
Yes, exactly. It's watercolor. It's the whole show is like in watercolors, which is crazy, or at least the shading. Whoa!
Oh, he punched his ass!
He's gonna kill Angus.
Angus.
We gotta bet big on Angus. Let's do 42K.
Yeah, like I don't really like how like Todd looks or whatever, like humans, but
the standard people.
I don't really mind.
BoJack's more about the writing too, and like the dialogue.
Yeah, and it's a great show.
And the puns. So many puns.
Man, I watched the new season of Rick and Morty, and the thing is, every season of Rick and Morty has like 70% duds and then like 30% hit.
Bangers.
And I was like, the new one, I was like, oh, this is definitely the nail in the coffin. Like the first 7 episodes have all been bad. Yeah. And it was like the last 3 were so good, and I was like, fuck, I just want it to be over. I want to be done with it, but these are really good.
Yeah. We got a 5-person raid from Star Knuckles, by the way. Thank you very much.
Star Knuckles.
Appreciate it. I see we've got some weird emotes that I don't understand. Bobby Hill.
Oh, Bobby Hill?
Thank you.
I'm okay, Dad. I'm okay, Dad. I'm okay.
Oh my god, Angus is shooting Hadoukens from under his kilt.
From under his kilt? Badass. I watched that Orion vs. the Dark. It's a nothing kids movie, but I was like, this is just the plot to No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside, like T for T.
Pajama Sam?
Yeah, and I thought of that because Bobby Hill is the same voice actor as Pajama Sam. My brain sometimes makes these connections.
No, that's big.
My dad does that too, where he'll pause at dinner and you'll see him connecting like 8 links, and then he'll be like,
the gears turning in his head. Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
He's doing the Demo Man taunt, is he actually? Oh, I see, the kaboom. When he, Yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch, unfortunately now I have to watch Rick and Morty. Thank you for cursing me.
It's the same as everyone, where 7 of the episodes I could not care about, and in fact like 5 are even bad, and then 3 are really good.
I remember,
it happens every season. I'm like, fuck. They always hit me.
I remember quite liking the first 2 seasons back in like fucking 2016 or whatever. And then I just completely lost interest.
I always watched it, but you stay away from the community and you're fine. Like, it's a fine show. And it's always done that. Like, the first few seasons were definitely better, but the last few have been like that, where you're like,
Come on, Angus. Yeah! He had like an install where he got a sword. But he just like...
Bender.
Yeah. There's so many just obscure bangers. Fighting in the Street. I feel like I've heard that name. Your Toyga. Oh yeah, we got the Toyga King.
The Toyga King. Well, the real Toyga King. Because I have the funny thing about this, like SaltyBet being so old, so thus Mugen is so old.
Yeah.
Is also, it's like, you don't get modern references in this, really.
Not really. There's one
you get the
VTuber.
Obama. Oh, really?
There's one VTuber in this, yeah. Oh, this guy, we've seen this guy before. I think this guy is in...
A Nazi cat.
He's in a Twitch Scraps video, and I remember he won. He won by dabbing.
Okay, we got him in now. Isn't he in that graphic novel Mouse, isn't that?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Did you hear that, you know about Spec Ops The Line?
Yeah, I never actually played it, but I know sort of about the gist
its
and
reputation,
the spoiler, and I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I've never played it. I've thought about playing it during like Halloween for like, oh, we're playing spooky games. Let's play a spooky horror of the human condition.
Wow, yeah.
Horrific war game. And it got delisted recently.
Like, it isn't on Steam anymore?
And I don't, does anybody know why? Was there a reason given? Is it because it's anti-jingoistic military shooter or what? Maybe just for financial reasons. Maybe the company went bankrupt or something. Music rights.
Oh, weird.
Whack. Well, I own it, so I can still
do it? Huh.
stream it in the future, but
Sad. They put in that Taylor Swift song.
Temporary
and she's
music
coming
rights.
back to kill.
Weird. Nobody knows who made Mugen, which is spooky, huh? I was talking with some people in the chat of SaltyBet earlier today about, like, the creator of SaltyBet is very enigmatic and does not really make, like, any sort of public appearances, public knowledge. I almost wonder...
But it's a pretty big enterprise, all things considered.
You have to wonder if they're probably kind of reclusive because they're worried about legal issues.
Yeah, because in theory, all these could be copyright, and who knows.
So
just be quiet, maybe nobody will notice.
Exactly, and I'm almost wondering if the reason I got banned and the reason that apparently my name is blocked in chat is maybe because I streamed this a bunch of times and, like, brought unwanted attention to it. Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't know. I have been very aware of it for a while because my friends and I did it. But it's like I don't hear
word
too much
of
about
mouth.
it.
Yeah, it's just pure word of mouth. I saw at one point, speaking of Capitol Hill, the Pink Gorilla used game store that's there.
Oh yeah, DS Copa's a good guy.
You know the guy that works there?
Yeah, he's Twitch streams and stuff too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Well, I went in there one day and they were playing SaltyBet on one of the monitors in there. I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I actually met him in Vegas. Because he's friends with Bird. Bird was like, oh, you live by him, you gotta go say hi. And I was like, okay. And then I was in Vegas, and to my surprise, he wanders out of an ice bar, and I was like, DS Copa from Pink Gorilla.
Whack. That's
and
cool.
so I say hi every once in a while if I'm there and he's there, I'll go and say hi.
Very cool. But yeah, I wonder if, because there's actually certain characters that are not on here. Oh my god, Porky Minch versus Bowser on a big double cheeseburger. That's awesome. There's some characters that are not in Mugen because the copyright holders of, it's like, there are certain characters like Skullgirls, for instance. You can't type Skullgirls in chat. In fact, I would try, but I'm not even gonna mess with it.
You can't even say Skullgirls in chat?
You can't even say the word Skullgirls in chat because, nice, this is awesome. Oh my god, so cool. The giant cheeseburger in the background. Who are we doing?
Porky? Oh, from like Earthbound?
Yeah.
I see Porky. It's a little bit of a change.
Yeah.
Bowser is big, but Porky looks cool. He might have some weird moves.
Oh wait, that's too much. Fuck. I almost bet $300,000.
To this day, all my like Porky knowledge is from Brawl, which is dumb, but
I think this particular like robot that he's in is from Mother 3. So what was I talking about though? Oh yeah, you can't put Skullgirls characters in Mugen because the lawyers, like, they're just very like litigious and they will just sue your ass. And so because of that, I think, you know, that's my reasoning for thinking maybe the reason my name is also banned in chat is because they just don't want unnecessary attention.
Just don't even mess with it.
It's just like, here's this cool little niche thing, and I can respect that. Here's this cool little niche thing we have. We don't want it to get like ruined by having someone like cease and desist us or whatever. And so, whoa,
that seems
this
strong.
Is crazy.
Bye-bye, Bowser. Oh, he went up in the air. If he didn't go up in the air. Come on, Porky. Come on, Porky.
You can do,
Oh, tie?
Oh. Is that a double? I think that's a double KO. You don't see that every day. Huh. Jesus.
Yeah, that would make sense. I think that's a pretty good estimate, frankly, because it's totally that like gray line where you're like, especially like Nintendo, like, you know they would come in here and
Bowser just up-beat 3 times and killed him.
What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, Skullgirls characters in this, rather. Because they probably got some legal threat or something.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, we just won't even mess with it.
Which also, Skullgirls, that's a game we simply must play at least.
Yeah, and I know that's a good game.
It's so fun, and it's got
the
big
happy
band.
birthday with the big band, which is so awesome. I just love that sort of thing. I just love fun. What can I say?
It's so good.
Porky had his ass beat.
And that one was a double KO. That's so funny.
Yeah.
There was actually some controversy with Skullgirls recently too, or like it was like a few months ago at this point. Oh, look at these fucking names. Very weirdly similar first names.
Shihaya and Shihayo.
There was some stuff that got So basically, here's a little lesson. Let me learn you something.
Wow.
The original dev team of Skullgirls is like almost entirely not working on the game anymore because one of them in particular, Mike Z, who was like a creative lead, he had some controversy surrounding him. He was like a sex pest or something. And
Sort of remember something like that.
yeah. And who are we thinking here? Shia or Shiho?
Maybe the little girl. Just an arbitrary one, frankly.
And
Been in the same win %.
And so basically the people who are now working on Skullgirls are almost entirely not the people who originally worked on it. And they made a couple of changes to the game, pretty tiny things, where it was like, there's a character who has these like followers that have what appear to be like Nazi armbands, or like very similar to Nazi armbands, and they like changed the color of the armband to be
so
slightly less Nazi reminiscent. And there's like a character that's like 16 years old, and she has a couple of like panty shots, and they removed those from the game, and they removed the scene. There's like in Big Band's story, I think he's like a black detective or something working on the beat, and he gets beaten within an inch of his life by a bunch of cops. And there's like a panel of that happening in the story mode.
Damn.
And they didn't, it's pretty brutal. They removed the panel of that happening.
Okay.
I think because it was a kind of a sensitive...
Too gruesome.
Too gruesome, yeah. Maybe people wrote in and complained like, hey, I don't really want to see this like violent like police brutality.
Yeah.
So they left it, it's like...
Real world.
Yeah, it still happens in the story. Oh my god, look at the odds. We're making $296 off of that because the odds are 33 to 1.
Wait, what the hell?
What the fuck?
We didn't even try.
Somebody bet 10 million on Shiho.
Jeez.
So
What the?
they changed a tiny amount of the stuff in Skullgirls just to make some pretty tasteless things a little more tasteful.
Yeah.
And everybody like lost their fucking minds. Oh, is Super 8 what I think it's gonna be? Oh, hell yeah. This is the Knuckles song.
Oh.
This is the one where Knuckles raps hip-hop.
Oh, yeah.
Eat a chili dog.
Hell yeah. Also, what the?
There's a line there where he says, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle.
Badass.
And I take so much issue with that line because in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is like the game that is... It's hard to... It's like a conglomerate game, but it's like the first appearance of Knuckles. The only thing he does in that game is chuckle over and over and over again in all the cutscenes. So he chuckles frequently, constantly even.
Maybe it's a chortle.
Maybe. It's a snicker.
It's a snicker.
Super 8.
I was like, you gotta vote on Super 8. Look at that freak.
Yes, is from Cyberbots. And do you remember Devilot? It was like Devilot Death Satan is her name or something. And she's like kind of like a Princess Peach looking character, but with a white dress. And she's got like a 2 zombie looking guys behind her. She was a pretty obscure character in the series that we did, but she pilots this robot, basically.
Oh, weird.
So this robot is supposed to be massive because in Cyberbots all the characters are gigantic robots, but here it's the same size as this person.
Cringe. Wow, Knuckles has a good voice.
Yeah, this song slaps. It kind of reminds me of how Donkey Kong sings in like the animated DK show. You know?
Oh yeah, totally. I shower you with coconut cream pie.
It's so iconic.
That is a good one. And when the Game Boy falls on him and he goes, forget about that show.
Yeah, seriously. Somebody said that, I remember a bunch of internet loser chuds pretended to get mad over Skullgirls and they review bombed it. Yeah, it was people made such a huge stink about it and the changes were so minor and so reasonable. It was like, they didn't actually, it was like,
who cares?
It was like, hey guys, if it's any consolation, the 16-year-old character is still like utterly sexualized, so you guys can jerk off to her or whatever. I'm not playing fighting games to come, bro. Have you ever seen that? Like, it's like a very famous like Twitter screen cap. It's just a guy saying, "I'm not playing fighting games to come, bro."
You will come. We have come for the golden ass.
Come, give us the ass. Q? Is this going to be our Q? I know Birdie is also.
QD.
He's from Street Fighter 1, but it's probably not going to be the version of Birdie from Street Fighter 1. It's probably going to be Alpha.
I bet it'll be Q, and I bet D's the color.
Maybe.
We're just going to have a huge...
Oh, Birdie from McDonald's!
Oh,
we were right about Q, but not, it's different Birdie. Oh God, so who do we bet on?
Oh man, the thing is I love Q, but Birdie from McDonald's?
The McDonald's characters usually are like jank as hell.
I kind of feel like Q's just gonna wipe the floor with her.
Let's go with Q because we like Q.
I like Q, but like normally in any other time I would vote McDonald's.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always reading like everything about like McDonald's characters, like the McDonald's play places, like why those are all phased out. I'm just like interested in that weird lore.
Yeah.
I love my McDonald's characters.
Whee! He loves to hop.
He's a good hopper.
He's a really good hopper. And after the stream, we should just like play with him a little bit now that he's awake, because
He's just vibing.
He'll climb up your arm and go on your shoulder. It's really cool. Yeah.
He's just a little bird man. She doesn't even have. She's only one fucking sprite.
A lot of the McDonald's characters are like that. Oh, is it 13-1 odds? Jesus.
On Birdie?
No, in Q's favor. Damn, and Birdie's winning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's because somebody, Cat So Salty, bet 10 million.
On what the hell?
Wild.
Okay, sure. Oh, well, Birdie's winning. Uh-oh, Birdie with the boring single sprite. I mean, it looks hand-drawn, maybe? I don't even know.
Somebody said that this is from a McDonald's loss comic. I'll believe that.
It looks right.
Yeah, Q's getting smoked.
She's getting smoked. No, I should have known. I don't know, I just didn't trust her.
Yeah, I don't trust her, even after this. Oh, bonk, nice damage.
Oh, that was half her health.
There's one thing that you said at one point, just will forever stick in my brain. It was when we were playing Double Dash, and you started doing this weird little, like, dance. And then you were like, I'm about to lose this game. I'm about to lose this game. I think about that so often when I'm, like, losing in anything. Oh, Birdie died.
You just gotta be confident.
I'm about to lose this game.
I'm about to lose this game.
It was because you were so, that was the stream where we got, like, trapped.
That was the one where afterwards I just went into the bath.
Yeah, we were like, fucked up, and you lost the ability to control the game, and like you were just like, I'm about to lose.
I'm going to lose.
Oh, nice.
Q's
Hell yeah.
I knew it.
Don't choke, dude. Oh no. She's got meter. She's got 2 meter, but Q's got 3. No. Damn, that huge upset. Sad we didn't get in there though. Damn. It happens. Yeah, there's also, have you seen, if you type in, like, grapefruit on...
Yeah,
like,
what are the lyrics on those?
It's, the Discord did some whole big fucking Guilty Gear thing. It's a reference that I don't get, but I really like the one where it's you sitting there looking like this, and it's my hand pointing from off screen, and it just says, you!
Oh, that's a good one. I use them sometimes for, like, non-related things, because people are always like, what the hell? There's one that says like this, I can even smell your sins or something, and it's like I always,
it's you going like,
yeah. And people are always like, what the fuck? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Well, we're losing money. Let's go on Marianne.
I was thinking Marianne. I think we have the exact same like schema for
yeah.
we bet on.
We have taste.
We have taste. Well, boys have taste. Men have swag. Maybe just such a little chunk.
Yeah. He's still a little sleepy. He's probably a little annoyed that we got the lights on and we're talking, but he can handle it.
He'll live.
There's a certain guilt that comes with having a pet. Do you ever...
Oh yeah, totally. That's like because I'm like, I've like had to like babysit a cat for a long time, and one day I'm like, I just can't swing it, and I know they'll be fine, but I'm like, I feel bad. I should like show up.
Yeah, and well, more so just, I'm talking more about like, just the fact that they're not living in nature, and like there's clearly times where they're like, I don't want to be in a cage, you know?
Yeah.
But like we have a big ass,
It's a really nice cage.
Nice cage that has a ton of little things for him to do in it. The one last thing that we're gonna get is we're gonna get a wheel for him to run in.
You need a big wheel.
You need a big fucking wheel for a chinchilla, yeah. Or else they'll hurt their backs.
You know, they just love that shit too.
Yeah.
You put those in the woods, they'll still run.
Yeah, yeah.
They just love wheels.
It's awesome. Marion is getting fucking destroyed, being the Marionberry pie right now. But yeah, so it's like with my pet, I really like to try to make their lives as good as possible.
Yeah.
You know, and like not annoy them and stuff. But then
I think he loves it in there.
yeah, no, it seems like he's happy. Maybe we'll hear it later, but they make a little noise when they're like happy / curious. They're like exploring and like excited. Or they go like. They make this little like vocalization. It's so adorable. But he started making that noise at one point when we put him in the new cage, and we were like, oh, is that like a sad noise? And we looked it up, and it was like, no, he's happy. He's like thrilled.
He loves the juice. He loves the drink.
Yeah. And then they do make a sad noise sometimes too. I literally think he has nightmares sometimes.
No.
Where he'll be sleeping, and then just out of the blue, he'll just go like, and it's like the saddest, most pathetic sound. But
He's having nightmares.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's having some kind of nightmare or what that is. But it always happens when he's sleeping. It's very strange.
Yeah, weird.
And every once in a while, once in a blue moon, he will sneeze, and it's so cute. He just goes.
Wow.
It's so funny. Also, I was telling Lark about how we caught him, how we caught Shu sucking his own dick at one point, and we're pretty sure he like nutted too, because he was like, you know, going at it, and then he kind of like, and we were like, did he just like come?
What
Like, do rats do that, or do chinchillas do that?
Are you allowed to do that?
So I'm pretty sure we saw him come at one point. And it sounded a hell of a lot like a sneeze. Wow, the timer scam. Marion actually won a game.
Well, I think there's something like why like chimpanzees are almost never in zoos because they just
jerk off and fuck each other
like all the time.
They like perform like oral sex and shit.
Yeah. And so they're just like, maybe we just won't have these guys in very often.
Yeah. Is that terms of service to talk about a chinchilla coming as
gay chinchilla?
We've talked about way worse.
This
honestly.
poses the big question. If you're a chinchilla, is it gay to suck your own dick?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
What if you're a human?
That's an entirely different story.
Species.
Oh, look at him, he conked out. Because see, that's his like true sleep.
Oh,
we were talking about how he goes in like stasis, and then sometimes he's just like.
He's down.
It's so funny too. Like when we clean his cage, and like sometimes when you like play with him a little bit, he'll be like running around, or we'll like let him on the floor and he'll like run around the room a little bit, and then he gets tired, and we put him back in the cage, and he just runs right up to that thing and just lays down.
He's all tuckered out.
Hey, sleep. Oh, this is Street Fighter EX3 music, which we actually played. It's the first 3D one.
Duke the Robot.
Yeah, I don't know what Duke the Robot's deal is. If it's gay to suck your own dick, so is masturbating with your hands. So true, bestie.
That's so true.
That's why I masturbate with my feet.
That's not gay. That's straight as... What the f...
I love him.
I love him too. He looks janky hell.
I have no idea what he is.
I believe.
But we'll believe.
He's got a crotch. And he's a robot.
He's got a crotch. That's so true.
I always think
Lark only speaks the truth.
It's the truth. I just always think one time, like one of the first times we ever smoked weed in college, with Sid, and we all ran out on campus, and then we were all running around, and then Sid goes, "Wait!" And we all go, "What?" And he goes, "Look!" And he points to like a crossing sign, and he goes, "It has an ass." And we all like went up close and looked, and we're like, holy shit, it does. And it like had just a little bump of an ass. And we're like, do they normally have an ass? It was like, it was game changing.
It's like the guy whose job it is to manufacture those signs, when he was like cutting out the fucking little things with like safety scissors, he was just like, this one I'm gonna give a little bit of a dumpy.
A little caked up. I don't know what the hell Duke is doing.
Thriving.
He's so weird.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, he's working, he's working, he's working, he's working. Come on, Duke, don't go that way.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. Oh, he's got a bunny in his hand?
Huh. Okay, 60 hit, 60 combo hit.
It's fine, we don't need that. Duke has got a rabbit in his hand.
Yeah.
Come on, Duke, show her that bunny.
Did I tell you, by the way, that Isabel took second place in World Championship for Shadowverse, which is her card game?
Oh, shit. The Disney kind of one?
That's Lorcana. That's a different one. Shadowverse.
Oh, dang. That's awesome.
She died and then healed all the way.
Well, that rocks, actually.
Yeah, so congrats to her. She was sad because the prizing, second place basically didn't get jack shit. Like, second place got the same thing that all the other top 8 players got in terms of like prize, like money and like cards and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the number 1 person got a like $15,000 card that's like a unique card that he could sell.
What the hell? Sad. You gotta at least give the second and third something.
But the guy who won said he wasn't even gonna sell the card, and Isabel was also like, I don't think I would have sold the card if I had got it.
Yeah. Good keep.
It's Trish Una, who is a JoJo's Part 5 character, but she's not from Heritage for the Future. I think this is just a sprite in that style.
I believe Trish Una.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I went down to Vegas to go watch the TFT tournament because my friend is in the top 100 and he got his ass whooped.
TFT.
Team Fight Tactics.
Oh,
so if any of you guys watched, I'm in it. I'm in that video.
Nice.
The Team Fight Tactics thing. I also met a billionaire when I was down there. I got to wear his Stanley Cup ring.
That's... Can we get more on that?
Vegas, baby. I ended up going in limos. It was a wild. I got a really nice room compliment his tequila. That's why.
Whack.
Yeah.
And he was like, here, try on my ring.
Yeah. His sister's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and his brother is on Botched or something. A shitty. Yeah. I was like, what is going on?
Huh.
Did not visit Germa, no.
Yeah, Trish's ability is that she makes things soft. So, not really something that translates well to a fighting game.
Huh.
She like touches things and then they act like they're made out of like soft like marshmallow basically.
Can you like jump off a building and then land by like
Yeah, I think so.
making it soft enough? Yeah, I forgot Germa went to. The thing is, Nevada is such
lived
a
in Vegas.
shitty state to like
Yeah.
live in. I would never want to live in Nevada.
I only want to live in Nevada because of my favorite movie, Rango.
Is that in Nevada?
Yeah, because at the end of the movie, I mean, spoilers for Rango, they find Las Vegas.
I guess, and they run into Hunter S. Thompson too.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
And Clint Eastwood in a dream, for what it's worth.
And then Clint Eastwood said, "I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch."
And
It's a pretty good Clint Eastwood, actually. I thought about that.
Pretty good.
He thought I'd smoke marijuana.
Grapefruit is a Rangoon. That's a fan of Rango is a Rangoon. Can we toss that back in the workshop? Let the boys work on it in the lab a little bit more before we start using it, okay? Rangoon.
Rangoon. I was watching the new season, sort of a non sequitur, a little associated. New season of True Detective, and at one point, she's literally talking to a scientist guy, and he's explaining it, and she goes, "Maybe in English this time, 4 eyes." And I was like, you can't say that. You can't say that in 2024. What are you doing? Why did you write this into a show?
That's awesome.
Pretty good season so far otherwise, but.
I think I recognize actually both of these characters, which is kind of whack.
Alien Bolton versus Michelle Hart
I just
Sr.
remember them from SaltyBet. I mean, Michelle Hart Sr. is like that winged lady with a gun. She was an assist in MVC 1, I believe. Yeah. And then Alien Boltan is just a weird fucking guy. I've just seen him on SaltyBet before is all.
Alien Boltan. I have no... Probably the...
Baltar.
Return to Baltar. I have no idea about this one.
This fucking music. I'm going Baltan.
Yeah, he has a higher win rate, so I'd say yeah.
I think I remember him winning a tournament. He's from Ultraman. I would believe it.
Kind of a bop, though.
This music is odd.
I'm down. Alien Boltan. Galtar. I did a deadly thing and rewatched those videos, Skooks.
Oh, yeah.
They hold up okay.
They still hold up pretty okay.
There's like a few where you're like, but it isn't any like horrible ones.
There's a few racy jokes in there, yeah.
There's a few moments where you're like,
Oh man, Alien Beltan is getting fucking shot. Damn. Oh, did he reflect it?
Just
nice.
reflecting an alien Galtan.
That's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen a reflector on SaltyBet, actually.
He's getting his ass beat.
How are ranks calculated? That's a great question. They basically, when they get put into, because they occasionally do add new characters to this system, they start out in a tier called New Tier, which is just chaos, where they like fight other new fighters. And then, depending on how they do in that, they get placed, I think, manually into a tier. And then from there, it's like if they get 15 wins in a row, then they promote to the next tier. And if they lose 15 rounds in a row,
15 in a row is pretty.
Then they move down a tier. Yeah. So there's a glitch happening right now. Alien Baltan is stuck in the sky. It's really hard to tell who has more health, though.
Come on, Alien Baltan.
So I don't know.
Huh. But I guess the characters are so like diverse in their abilities that 15 wins in a row can just happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So could it still happen? Like if Alien Baltan won 15 in a row here, it would have boot him up.
Here, these guys are in S tier, and to get into X tier, you have to be manually placed. It's unique like that. But all the other ones, like if he lost 15 times in a row, then yes, he would go down to A tier. Okay, who won? Michelle? Damn.
What the hell?
Sucks.
I trusted it.
Ken versus Whole Horse.
Whole Horse?
Whole Horse is another JoJo guy. He was actually in Heritage for the Future.
That's the gun guy?
Yep.
I remember Whole Horse.
He was awesome. He was like a cowboy dude. But he was like, he like knew his place. He was like, my stand is just a stupid gun, and everybody else's stands are like way cooler than mine, and I just have to accept that I'm gonna be like a schlubby guy. He like always has to work with someone else to actually do well.
Wasn't there some shit with like mirrors?
Yeah, he originally worked with, and there's, I think, we might see it here. He worked with a guy who like appears in reflections and kills you through them. It's a really cool animation. I hope we see that super, actually. He like shoots and like bullet holes appear in the screen, I think, and the guy like comes at the screen.
Oh, that's cool. Ken Masters.
Yeah, this is Ken's SVC sprite, which means it was SNK versus Capcom.
Ah, because he does kind of have the sort of 3D look to him.
He has the SNK style.
Who did we vote on? Whole Horse?
Yeah, we voted Whole Horse. That guy that just came out of the ground, that was the mirror dude.
Oh.
Which kind of works because the ground is reflective.
Yeah,
here.
weirdly relevant.
Oh, I guess this is a King of Fighters stage. Is this it?
Oh, that's, I mean, it kind of looked cool.
Yeah, I don't think it landed, though. Here, yeah. That's so cool.
Oh, that's super sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, game's awesome. We might play it at some point, or I'll play it solo or something. I know the broken top tier in that game is a bird.
What?
There's a bird, oh fuck, what is it named? It's named Pet Shop? Is it called Pet Shop?
Petscop?
Petscop, yeah. And it's just this like, it's a falcon, it's like a hawk that has a stand, and it can just fly, and it shoots projectiles, and it's just completely broken and can camp you the fuck out with its like flying projectiles.
What the hell?
Calculating is actually more broken than Pet Shop, that's funny.
Pet Shop.
Well, Whole Horse is looking like he's about to choke hardcore here.
I still believe.
I hope Ken...
Hey, if he hits a couple of those, he knows his combo.
Yeah. I hope Ken's ulcer bursts and he loses all his health. Nice. I don't know why that got you so hard, but I'm glad it did.
It's like, I don't know. The thing is, like, you said ulcer, but in my mind, my brain went to hemorrhoid. And, like, I just imagine, like, Ken, like, squatting wrong and, like, being like, and he's like, ah!
In fucking Ace Attorney, there's this guy called Marvin Grossberg, and he's like this gigantic fat guy with like a mustache. And, is this a Nut Shack stage? Hell yeah.
See, that's also, you know, it's like old as shit, like Nut Shack.
But for some reason in
characters.
Yeah, in one of the games, it's like he keeps making these weird jokes about his hemorrhoids, and it's like there's this really stressful like trial in court, and he's like talking to the lawyer, and he's like, one of the lines is, "My hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake," and it's like he's talking about, because that game came out in like 2003 or whatever, Ace Attorney 3, and so he's talking about the original 80s dance craze, the Harlem Shake, not the
weird,
not the meme that was in like 2010 or whatever. So it's fucking hilarious.
Oh God.
And when I saw that, I was like, I thought like reality had broken, because I didn't know that the Harlem Shake was like
I didn't know it was an older thing.
You know, yeah.
My hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake.
It's amazing.
That was my like one foray into like when I had that SFM channel.
Yeah.
I was like, if I make a Harlem Shake video, will it do really well? Because I was like on the trend. I was day one, and I made it, and it got like way more views than anything else. And I was like, I could never do this.
Yeah, sell out.
Like I just felt bad immediately.
Yeah.
And so I even like changed the description. I was like, guys, I'm sorry. This was a test to see if I could do it, and like what would happen, and I can, and I didn't. I don't want to.
No, I respect that. Like, this fucking weird
Pissing.
shit.
Time to take a musical piss.
No, I get that. And like, there have been a couple times where I'm kind of like, okay, I'll try something that's like kind of just chasing a trend. And then I get that. I always feel awful afterwards, even if it does well. You gotta just do what you like or your soul will rot, you know?
It's like sometimes they conflate, but not often.
Yeah. Yeah, like we're gonna play Lethal Company, but not because it's a very popular game, but because it's fun.
It is
ostensibly.
It is a very fun game. I love it. It's also why it's so popular.
And some people, I don't want to sound like holier than thou or anything, but some people just do that shit all the time. You know, that like chasing trends, where it's like that's
always
all they do.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, how can you live with yourself like that? I just don't even know.
Yeah, like the fun is the doing that, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lethal Company is a very fun game, just genuinely. Like, it's no surprise that it became so popular. Have you ever played? It's just like a way better Phasmophobia.
Oh yeah.
And like that game had a great idea, it just wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So all it took was one Roblox furry to fix it.
One Roblox furry. Okay, hey, we got one dub, I think. Cool. That fucking guy in the background is just...
The Nut Shack. I forgot about Nut Shack.
Isabel and I are always saying, Dick Man, baby.
Is that a Nut Shack reference?
One of the guys in the show is called the Dick Man, and in the theme song, they just go, Dick Man, baby.
Dick Man, baby. The Nut Shack. Yeah, there's one of those like weird memes that became a meme because it's so absurd, but it couldn't go anywhere because it's like, that's it. The meme is the Nut Shack.
Oh,
hot damn.
Nice, we got a little bit of upset money off that. Not too bad, not too bad. Tito Dick Man, yeah.
Tito Dick Man.
The music always goes so hard on this too. Roxas, is that from Kingdom Hearts?
Hello. Hello.
Whoa, Lark just flipped off my Chinchilla.
Didn't.
He flipped him the fucking bird.
No, I didn't.
Scraw!
In Chinchilla, that means you're cool. I speak Chinchilla. Watch this.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Shitty.
Why is Roxas like gigantic and looks like ass?
Oh, wait, this is great.
This is an X tier fight. Both of these characters have a 50% win rate X tier.
I want to say Kyogre because he looks like that.
Yes, no.
You know he has some weird like screen covering moves.
Yeah, and I'm betting against whatever the fuck Roxas has got going on here.
Kingdom Hearts OC. Wait, his name is Kringle? Cryole?
Kringle? Oh, yeah, Kyole.
Kyole?
I don't know, maybe that's a Japanese name.
Whoa. Oh, he died.
Roxas is actually a character from Kingdom Hearts. It's not an OC.
Oh, is he?
He's like the dark side of Sora's heart. Wait, what's happening? Did it just glitch out?
All right, X, baby, X class.
X tier. Wow, and now we got Darth Vader. What the fuck was that?
Okay, then. That was great. Did we win money?
No. In fact, my bet didn't even go through.
Sad. I wanted to see Kyola. Always bet Vader.
Yeah, let's do Vader, but I'm not gonna go so
No,
hard
I don't think he's gonna do that, but I mean, you always gotta bet Vader. Darth Vader. It looks like he has like a skeleton skull sticking out.
Yeah, it's just the like weird glimmer on his helmet. Also, I mean, oh my God, we've been going for 2 hours. We should probably stop at some point.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably call it
Oh,
quits.
yeah. Holy shit.
Time flies when you're having fun with SaltyBet, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Mental. And now it's like, okay, I wanted to do like the grand, like, okay, we're opening up the series. I'm gonna do a stream with Lark. And now I'm probably the next like 5 days, I'm probably gonna stream this like every
You're
day.
in SaltyBet mode.
Yeah. Roxas, guy who laughs? No, that's Titus. I believe it's debated how his name is pronounced. That's a guy from Final Fantasy, I think, right? Final Fantasy X? Come on, Darth Vader. Oh, please. Please.
Force choke him, damn.
Nah, he just choked. Just normal choked.
Force choked himself.
Ha 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 ha. Have you ever seen that?
He thinks he's gonna be president. That?
No. Like Final Fantasy Titus laugh.
Oh, the Okay, yeah.
So good, man. What a classic.
I thought you meant that like televangelist.
No, I don't even know who that is. Huh. What the fuck are this guy's voice lines? Also, somebody keeps 16-9 odds. You see, this is kind of what I mean about like the odds get kind of fucked sometimes with like
Weird.
Katos.
Even if we won, we wouldn't make any money.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like
Somebody bet so big on Darth Vader.
and that's a frequent occurrence where like there'll be these people who have like billions and billions, of dollars. Yandere Dev, who I believe I started to say
Oh,
this,
yeah,
and then
we never.
trailed
Yeah.
off. Yandere Dev uses SaltyBet. I don't think he does anymore. It used to be like if you scrolled down, you would see his bot like always betting $1 on each fight.
Why?
But I don't know. He just liked it, I guess. I don't know. And Ryu and Boggy, by the way, these are gonna be amazing. I can just tell. Is it gonna be like a dumb Ryu or something? But he's got like the most money of anyone on SaltyBet. He just like got a fuck ton of money. Oh, Ryu is flying.
What the hell?
There's a certain class of characters that just all do this in the intro for some reason. In the past, I remember doing an exhibition that was like 4 of these characters because they're all from like the same set. Is this from like a Cheetos game? This background? Let's
Chex
do
Quest.
a clean.
Yandere Dev, like, that was the thing is when that, you ever see that gif of Oprah and she does this? It's the perfect gif. It's like, but literally when it was like, Yandere Dev's canceled, I was like,
Yeah. What were you expecting? Yeah.
like, this is the most expected cancellation I've ever heard in my life. Why did it take so long?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even, I think I even looked into it because I was like curious and it's like, oh, he was chatting with like a 16-year-old or whatever, and you're like, okay, boy, I really didn't expect that one.
I just like, as a YouTuber myself, as like an internet like public figure. Why would you do that? Why would you? Of course it's fucked up to do that in the first place. But even if you're like evil and you want, I want to groom minors or whatever. What do you think you're gonna get away with that? Like, you honestly think you're gonna get away with like?
Or like,
how stupid do you have to be?
I'm just like, and it just keeps. It was like Dream. It was like Dream. He came out and he was like, oh, Dream was like sexting minors, and I'm like, why? Like, what are you like? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I genuinely just don't understand.
It's like, of course, they're awful people for doing that, but they're also stupid fucking idiots.
Like, dumbass. Okay, like, the awful people thing comes in stride. But you're also a dumbass!
And it's like the equivalent of like when a politician likes a bunch of like porn and their likes are public on their page, where it's just like, you're not cut out for this game if you think you can get away with that shit. Like, some sickos like that secretly want to get caught. I would believe that.
Yeah, like, honestly, maybe. Yeah, I wonder if it's just like some side effect of being terminally online. You just like don't know how like people work in real life. So, because it's like, it happens so like to so many of those people, and I'm just like, why did you do that? You had the world. Especially like, I remember like Call Me Carson was like so funny for a second, and it was like, well, gone. And it's like, you had the world on your plate, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, you're so, yeah, that's the thing. It's awful people, obviously awful in stride.
Yeah.
But also, you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
That's what I can really school you for.
And like, I think you touched on something that's really true there, which is, it's like when you are a public figure for that long, and especially like really big public figures, it's like you lose any sense of like self-awareness.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, what are you doing? It's like, I almost want to compare it to the Verbalase thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you get that like anything proof shield where it's like you just don't even take criticism anymore because you get criticized so much by just random people on the internet. And then it's like,
that was exactly what I was saying. It's like, maybe it's because you just get so much random garbage. Like, people are always just saying, like,
yeah,
that you just, like,
the things that it's perfectly reasonable to be criticized about, you don't even realize that that's going to be a problem.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
I guess.
That's like I mean, it's not an excuse, but like, you can kind of see how that makes sense. That was exactly what I was thinking. An anything proof shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Like, I think at a certain point, it's like, of course, as a public figure, you don't want to be like overly sensitive and overly like defensive, but at a certain point it's like you should at a certain point listen to criticisms of you, and like sometimes people criticize you and that's for a real reason, and like it's because you did something shitty, you know? I don't know. Also, Alex Poggers, he might win. Come on. Oh,
crush that.
He's parrying, which is awesome. Oh, come on, bro.
One more. One more flash! Spam it out, spam it out!
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
I assume you see that meme of like the chick and she's like all red, like there's like the red filter, she's like, let it out!
Yeah.
Let it out!
And then people edit it so it has like yeah.
It's like that, and I also like the Donald Trump, can you hear us, Donald Trump?
Yeah,
Donald Trump. I've
save
seen
me,
some
Donald
like great
Trump.
memes with that with like sports recently, where they're like, save me, whoever sports player.
How much random garbage before you're at that limit, Mr. Fruit? This is the thing, and this is gonna come across as like the most cope shit of all time. My channel has not had a lot of like growth over the past few years, and a lot of that is just like, I established an audience. I like you guys, I like my audience, and I'm just happy.
Yeah.
And like, I don't need perpetual growth. And I think it would even be damaging.
Yeah, I know what you
because it is psychologically harmful. It's psychologically damaging to have that many people. And it's like, you know, with like clickbait and stuff and like chasing trends.
Yeah, exactly what we were talking about, the chasing trends. It's like, you gotta do that more.
And like,
it's like, how much are you willing to sacrifice?
And like, when you do that, when you chase trends or when you clickbait people, it's like you're getting people into you're almost tricking people into watching your stuff, and you're getting people who there's probably gonna be a large group of people who don't actually like you, don't actually like your vibe or your content or whatever, and they're going to, you know, they're gonna almost feel betrayed at a certain point where it's like, oh, you know, you let your actual personality out instead of just like chasing a trend or whatever, and then they're like, I fucking hate this guy, you know?
Well,
and then you get all those like hate comments or whatever, I don't know.
I was thinking about one of my favorite comments on my channel, which is, I don't know how I was subscribed to you, but this is nonsensical dog shit, and that's about to change. I was like, one, that goes hard. But two, it's like that same thing where I just obviously was probably subscribed for like TF2 SFMs, but I was like, I want to do weird art stuff instead. And it was nonsensical dog shit, kind of, but it was like, I was like, that's the same thing where it's like, you get a bunch of people to follow for the memes or follow because you did the trends or whatever, and then you're like, I don't want to do that.
The people that get really big turn out to be assholes because being an asshole makes it easier to get big, perhaps.
Oh, I mean, very true. I mean, it's sort of like how you'll never be a billionaire because you have a speck of good in you. Yeah. It's like you can't get to the top without stepping on bodies.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about this a lot recently. Like charity and like donation and stuff. It's like, we need to have, somebody needs to go, this is a reference you're not gonna get. The Phantom, oh shit, Mechazawa. This is from an amazing anime called Cromartie High School, which is like a surrealist like joke show. It's so good.
Oh, High School of the Dead? I've seen that, I love that one.
No, this is a joke. He's doing a joke. But Cromartie High School has Freddie Mercury in it.
What the hell?
There's just like this school, and one of the people who goes to the school is just like an insanely buff Freddie Mercury wearing suspenders, and he never speaks a word.
What the hell?
And one of the characters is a robot, and everybody denies the fact that he's a robot, even though he's obviously a robot.
Yeah.
And he's always like oiling himself and stuff. And there's one guy who's like, "It's a robot!" And everybody's like, "Don't make fun of Mekazawa, dude."
His name's Mekazawa too.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. The Phantom Thieves need to go into Mr. Beast's brain and give him a change of heart and make him donate all of his money to charity. Because I was thinking about this, because people, there are like philanthropists and stuff and people who like donate to charity, but it's like, nobody's ever gonna make like a super meaningful donation where it's like, you know, because there are some people out there, like Jeff Bezos could just solve homelessness.
Yeah, he could, but he won't because he's evil.
But he won't. And so it's like, we need somebody who is evil enough to get Omega rich, like super independently rich.
And then fix everything.
And then give away all their money and have like a change of heart, you know? Because it's like the people, it's like, you know, if a really good person who wants to do good in the world, it's like they win the lottery or whatever, and they donate a bunch of it to charity, but in the grand scheme of things, compared to the evil people,
yeah,
they don't have, I know we're being
and then
very,
they didn't save all the money and
Yeah.
dumped it all.
I know we're being very reductive here saying evil, but it's like literally true. Like, it's not even a joke.
Yeah, Mr. Beaster, the chains you forge in life are the ones you wear in death.
Yeah, we need to
Jacob Marley?
Exactly, I need to wrap myself in chains. And
Mr.
go Jacob
Beast is
Marley
gonna open
ass.
his window. Go now.
Yeah, and he's gonna toss a Bitcoin.
But he
down
probably
the-
lives up in a skyscraper, so it's gonna fucking gib the child. It's gonna he's gonna drop a
The
quarter.
urban legend of the Empire State Building penny going through somebody's body. Yeah.
Oh, it's Christmas Day, Mr. Beast. The kid will just be like, Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a little more complicated than saying, oh, Jeff Bezos could just solve homelessness, but like independently, insanely wealthy people are doing insane amounts of damage to the world.
Yeah.
And economically, culturally, like they're awful. They're awful. You have to be a bad person to have that much money. I know, I'm sorry I keep like ranting now, but like famous like movie actors where it's like you get paid like millions and millions of dollars for like doing a role. And then it's like you do another role and you ask for more millions and millions of dollars, and we just, as a society, that's just a thing we've
like,
accepted.
cool.
We're like, that's chill. Why is that chill? No,
Yeah.
fuck you. You have millions and millions of dollars. Like, to make normal wages, asshole. I kind of hate Tom Cruise for that, but you know.
He's scary.
Whatever.
Well, there's something I like. There's also this weird discrepancy recently too with like the strikes. It's like even that discrepancy of like the rich get richer is happening in movies too.
Yeah.
Where like Ayo Edebiri, like a very, very talented actor who just won a Golden Globe, which is great for her. In her speech, they were like, well, how's all the newfound like fame treating you? And she's like, well, I'm still renting.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, it's like, you just aren't making, like, even though you got, like, I mean,
she's
obviously that's
extremely
gonna
talented.
skyrocket her somewhere, but it's like, you gotta do, so it's like, she deserves so much more than that. I mean, that was all the strikes and stuff, as they aren't getting residuals, and all these the writers aren't getting paid enough to do anything. All goes to Tom Cruise.
If Sakura wins this, we get $730,000.
Jesus.
But it's not looking too good right now.
Uh-oh. We
This
got
got
backed into a corner.
duplicated, just like the other guy. God damn it. And yeah, somebody was saying Keanu Reeves is a good example. I don't know if that's just he has a great PR guy or something.
He probably has a great PR guy.
Because people are always like, oh, you know, he donates a lot of money. And that's fine, cool. I mean, cool if true, but I don't know if that's true because billionaires and, you know, celebrities live in a different universe to the rest of us, you know?
Well, I was thinking about Paul Newman. That's like my example of like he really
Let's
did it.
give it all away. That's
Let's give it all away.
the slogan for his company.
Yeah, and it's like you see his stuff and I go, oh sweet, Newman's Own. It's also funny because like that independently has become like a pretty famous brand, but it is, it's a great brand, and he founded it all in the attempts to make his wealth go to places. Good guy.
Ace in the hole.
Oh, I believe Ace in the hole.
Ace in the hole? Ace in my hole?
Ace
No.
in
Surely not.
Surely. Not my hole.
He's got Reddit Chungus Gold with Keanu Reeves.
He's got LaKind Redditor. Wait, Ace in the Hole sucks. I like the other girl better.
This is an edit of a Melty Blood character. I think his name is Shinky. Mashinky?
McClunky.
Okay, let's go against the hole. And then let's, do you want to call it quits? Let's call it quits.
Yeah, it sounds good. Streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah, we're pretty close to a tournament, but a tournament would be a whole thing, and
Yeah, it's my bedtime.
it's past my bedtime, and we gotta show a little bit.
Shoe.
Just a little bit, at least.
Show.
Someone said, why does she look like that? Yeah, some of the characters on this are like clearly like a 3D character that's been like compressed. I remember I saw, there's not a lot of characters from like Street Fighter 4 or 5, you know, in this, but I saw like Street Fighter 4 Ryu once, and it was like the most jank shit where like they just like captured like the side of him in his 3D thing, but it was like clearly, because in those games like the camera moves around and stuff, so it just looked super janky. Nanaya Shiki is his name.
Oh shit, I thought she was gonna
God.
get schooled. She took off all his health in like 2 hits.
Let's do that again. Let's run that back.
Run it back. Screw you, Ace in my hole. Yeah, this is fine. This already happened once. We can do it. It's fine. Hit him with that. Uh-oh, she missed.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
So we never saw any car. Vehicles are always good. I always like vehicles.
In this game.
Yeah, in this game.
There's one guy who like rides a motorcycle and he just like bumps into people over and over again and it just deletes their health bar. It's amazing. All right, well, I guess we lost. Ace in the Hole was truly too much of an ace. Yeah, it's 22 more matches till the next tournament. Fuck that.
Holy God, Earth SVG.
And Videl Fight Money, which is, fight money is a term on SaltyBet. People say like, my fight money. So I think he's probably like a joke character. Let's just see what this is. She's Samsho? She's a Samurai Showdown character? Or is that, are you just saying that she has insane damage? Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
Holy
nice.
God, Earth sucks.
Is this Guilty Gear character? Okay, well, I don't really care about Holy God Earth, Videl Fight Money, whatever. Let's go to Shoe Cam.
Yeah, how do we do the shoe cam?
We just go ba. We just go big.
Big mode.
Big mode indeed.
Big mode. Oh, there's
We'll
a
leave
lot
the
of
music
tangling
on.
down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Venture
tangling.
Brothers shirt.
Oh, is that actually a Venture Brothers shirt? God damn.
For the movie,
it's
they
the-
did the T-shirt club, so I was like, fuck it, like
It's
the
the-
last chance.
It's the personalities of Hank.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
all the different.
Sorry, I just picked up the audience. You. Okay.
I'll skip this back.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. We
watch out
gotta
for that.
shimmy and shuffle. I'm not gonna knock over your Angry Orchard, I swear. By the way, we were not drinking beer, we were drinking Angry Orchard because I'm a wuss. So here's the little shoe. And I was thinking we could maybe feed him a little treat.
Yeah. Cheerio?
Here, no, get the...
Healthy treat?
Yeah. You just open that bad boy up and... I don't know, give him just about anything, I think. Hello, Roach.
Oh, he liked it. He heard it.
He hears treats.
He hears treats. Oh my, these look delicious!
Yeah,
Holy
some of
fuck,
those...
which one do I want to eat?
I keep making the joke that he's gonna smoke these.
Absolutely, I'm gonna put one of these on my ear.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, I would say maybe get one of these, like a little, like, flower, because there's a little flower buds.
Flower, okay.
And
Close
then,
this so I don't spill.
Yeah. Oh. Here, just hand it to him.
Mr. Shoe, do you want to eat this? Look at that, yes you do.
Oh, yeah. So tasty.
I was so here. Wait, there's a little.
Oh, is there a little more left?
Here's Mr. Schuster.
Mr. Shoe from Glee.
From Glee.
Yeah, Mr. Shoe, that's his name. There he is.
Oh, he loves to eat the flower.
He loves to have a little treat. He loves to eat his little meal. Look at his big tail. What a cutie. God damn.
What are you gonna say?
You can probably hear him munching a little bit there. I wish he was making his little sounds like.
Oh my God, he has something to say.
Listen to the new Smile album. All about it. Thomas York from Radiohead did it.
Oh shoot, you're so talented. You have such a good music taste.
You have such good taste, yeah.
Such great taste.
All right, well, there's your little shoe action. I'm sorry if it was not as much as we were planning on doing, but
Guys,
he is.
don't eat my finger. I was pointing to poop. Oh, he's gonna eat me! He's gonna eat me!
He is just the best. Here, let me. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is food. This is food. This is food. This is food. That's the only thought that ever goes through his little stinky brain. This is food?
He loves eating food.
So, I guess that's it. I guess that's it for the stream. Oh, yeah, dude.
He's got such good little mittens.
He loves to eat the camera. He loves to eat his cool camera. So I guess that's about it for today. This fucking close-up shot of his nose.
Wow.
Okay. Well, everybody, I hope you had fun with the stream.
You look like the character from Gumball.
Yeah. That looked amazing. Okay. Well, I hope you guys had a lovely time. There will be more SaltyBet in the future. Maybe Lark will join us, maybe he won't. Maybe Lark and I will play TF2.
Team Fortress 2.
Or Lethal Company. And we're not going to raid somebody because I don't care.
I'm lazy.
And I want to make sure the stream is going to get copyright claimed, so I want to make absolutely sure we're going to be on the money.
Oh, I see his balls.
Oh, you see his little balls?
Oh yeah, they're very distinct.
He's got distinct balls. So thank you everybody for watching. I had a fun time. I hope you had a fun time. You had a fun time?
I love SaltyBet.
I love grapefruit. Go play SaltyBet and don't be weird and try to like say stuff. Oh, why'd you ban grapefruit? Just don't make a stink about it. You know, don't be weird. But go, have fun. I mean, go play the game. It's fun. It's a fun game. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Bye.